you know, my stuff going. I think that this, I don't know if this camera was right here, or if it was on the end, like the right-hand side or over there. But anyway, it was all very, you know, done quickly. And I showed nothing, because obviously it's my private life, has nothing to do with anything on stream. And I talked on the phone, you know, mute. And I talked on the phone, you know, mute. And I talked on the phone, you know, mute.
And I talked on the phone, you know, mute.
And I was thinking to myself, do I hate this motherfucker? No, I don't. I don't even really know you that much. I've never had a fucking problem with you. So I figured I would leave by giving you some life advice. See, you're a gamer, all right? I'm also a gamer. And the thing is life, everything you fucking do in life is a game. I've beat the game. I beat the game. I used some money glitches, but I beat the game at life. You, Phil, you're still on mission 1, and you can't get anywhere, and you're rage quitting, and you're starting over and restarting and restarting. I mean, a decade ago, you were on stream begging for $20 and $10 donations so you could pay your rent. It's a decade later, you're begging for $10 and $20 to pay your rent. You're restarting mission 1. You're trying to use the same tactic over and over again, and you're dying, and you're having to restart the level. If you want to win at this game of life, you're gonna have to fucking do something different. Now, I know it's an ongoing thing with people telling you to go get a real job, but you probably need to get a real fucking job. But there's a deeper reason on why you hate me. Me and you have been doing YouTube for about the same amount of time, or gaming entertainment, whatever you want to say, for the same amount of time, and I'm retiring, all right? I'm retiring with fuck you money. Never have to fucking work again. And you, having the same career, you know, doing the same thing, you know, online entertainment stuff, you're still begging for $10 donations and $20 donations to pay your electric bill, to pay your fucking rent, all right? I get it. I'd hate me too.
You're going to keep coming back. I'm going to seal up all my cracks. You're going to keep coming back. Why? Because you keep smelling the syrup.
What's bloomy ass? Your boy Shinko, Fleur, and welcome back to another edition of the Glaze State. Hold on a minute. I'm fucking dying right now. Alright. I apologize. It's very hot in this room, so I'm completely naked. I'm sorry. It's your boy Shinko Fleur. Welcome back to another edition of the Glaze State, where we watch Phil load up the Level 1 podcast and do the same shit over and over again. Hold on, I feel like Phil right now. It's not even like full sun. It's hot. I gotta turn off. Okay, turn off the lights. Woo! There we go. All right, there we go. Hard to. Okay, hold on. I'm here. Wait, give me a minute. I'm here. Hold on. There we go. There we go. All right. So before we get started, come on. All right. Everything. I need to just literally have something where it just press a button. I need to jump R2 for streams, bro. Seriously. All right. So before I get started, let's say what's up to everybody. Wilson Gal, Extra Galactic Girl, Lucky Brand, Partial Artist, Joella Tractor, Dark Front, Stream Elements Bot, The Misery Merchant, What's Up, Boz Win, Cadence the Anime Girl, Ingels, The Game Master, 2035, Zeta Zero, Bellotti, Frosty Beats, Delanade, Dubmatic 1651, Twice Stand, PNF, What Is Up, Boz Win again, baby, Lord Snark, Grumpkin Slayer, What's Up, West Side, What Is Good, baby, Nerdy Guy 727, I See You, Mojo, Jojo, Sunspot Gallery, Josuke Higashikata, Roachbait, I See You, Luna Guardian, what's up, Ricky Hakuro, what is up, baby, how are we doing, let's see, Palm Prime is Crackerjack, Nexus Galaxy, what's up, Jim Dancing, Nasty Fripples, what's up, Born Slippy, Clay Dale, how are we doing, all right, I'm gonna have to say it. What is that? Sounds like somebody's social security number. I will read it. 179107 1999 9999. What's up, baby? How we doing? All right, I got it. So today, guys, today's gonna be a little weird. It might be a little choppy today because I recorded at the last minute. So I'm recording. This is provided by Raw Phil. Shout out to Raw Phil. Stop this right here, and then we're gonna restart that. Get some music going. That's not Leanna. That's Panda, bro. You can see Leanna. I mean, that's not Panda. That's Cat. Like, you can know it's Leanna when you see her eyes are like light. They're light. When they're light, that's Leanna. This is Cat. This is Cat. Steve Guy, what's up, baby? This is Cat. That's what's up, Ricky. That's what's popping. Hold on. So now we're gonna do this. Hold on. All right. Let me lock it, unlock it. Let me get it. This it. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna move this over. And it's funny because this is I called this shit. I gotta look it up. I'm gonna look it up in one of my streams, but I literally called this shit like 2 years ago. The dude is running out of steam. Shout out to Raw Phil. That's where I got it from. I had to rip it from there today. Like, again, he's losing steam. He has nobody to create the virality for him. He doesn't have any real enemies to, like, basically, point shit at. So he has to create stuff. He has to create drama so he can look like the victim. Okay? And it's sad. It's fucking sad. It's sad because, like, he's doing all this shit, and it's fucking obvious as shit. Okay? Like I said before, I called it. It's his garbage disposal because he told his fans already. So it's a little fucking weird that you go ahead and you tell your fans about the garbage disposal, but then you go on stream, that you put on for these same fans, and then you act like there's a secret thing that you have to do when you already frickin' told them. So who are you creating this air of mystery for? The detractors. It's sad, bro, and nobody's falling for it. And then he goes ahead. I showed it in the cold open. He goes ahead and like fucking. Hold on. I'll save it for the stream. Let's just get started. Oh yeah. All right, this might be a little. Let me know if it's a little too loud.
Badlands shows that a 2-liter icy about what could be back tomorrow.
Is he still talking?
Oh yeah. Derek says Badlands shows that a 2-liter icy orange lava burst from the.
Okie dokie. I don't care. Keep this shit up. He can't do shit to me.
Good morning, everyone. Phil here, and welcome to the show. It's the Level 1 podcast, where we're busy having fun down here on Level 1. Today is Sunday, the 9th of July, 2023. Of course.
Hey, Samuel, what's up, baby?
And I hope you're all having a great weekend. So far, so good here on my streams for the week. We are 2 days in, and today's starting the third day.
Get to the part. Get to the part.
Scheduling for sure. Today, by far, will be the weirdest day of the week, because today is actually one stream day for me, meaning we're doing this Level 1 podcast, followed by my weekly react show, DSP.
My volume, hold on.
Usually is on Saturday, but this week it's today, over on my sister channel, DSP Reacts, immediately following the stream. In fact, if you're watching this live, when the stream goes offline, you will see a big pop-up that will say, hey, click here to go over to the other channel and watch the react show live, okay? And outside of that, that's all I'm doing today, stream-wise. I am still working tonight. I'm filming private react videos for my
All right, there we go. We should be good
there. It's going to take me a good chunk of tonight, and that's why I'm doing it that way. And then I'm back tomorrow in full force. Now, this weekend was kind of weird. It wasn't supposed to originally be
Viking game, what's up, baby?
As I've been telling you guys for the past few days,
Meth Bay, I see you.
Up on you, things happen, extenuating circumstances. It's certainly not the first time. And quite frankly, as you know, as I've told you many times over the last several years, I've made an active and concerted effort to stop telling you guys about behind-the-scenes stuff of my private life that don't really affect the streams. You don't need to know every detail, every nuance about my life.
But you went ahead and told your fans, like you told your fans this already, okay? And it's you told them about this already. Like, why would you tell them about this? And then go ahead and go to these same people and tell them that they don't have to know about any of this shit. That makes no fucking sense. And like, you know, y'all know me. I like doing the shit that's on stream, right? I like covering the shit that's on stream. But this is really disingenuous. It's fucking disingenuous. Like, bro, I would totally give you a pass if I would totally give you a pass and say, oh, this is like kind of just a super LARP, you know, you're lying, but I wouldn't have any definitive proof. But the thing is, you told your fans about it already. You told the Dents this already. So why are you sitting there telling them about it, then going on stream for these same people, and then going ahead and telling them that they don't have to know about this? That's fucking weird, bro. It's almost like you were preemptively trying to test the waters for this fucking drama that you're trying to manufacture.
Related to what I'm going to be doing here with you on the internet.
Dwight Race, what's up, baby?
Stuff happens that does affect the schedule, in which case it sucks, but what are you going to do? And in some cases I can tell you what's going on, in some cases I can't.
But you did already. Dwight Race, what's up, baby?
What's always hilarious is people essentially coming up with these crazy conspiracy theories about what could be going on.
No, I don't.
And they're always
okay. Since you want to play that stupid ass fucking game, okay. It's crazy conspiracy theories. All right, whatever. Here you go, Phil. Crazy conspiracy theory, right? Let's see here. Where's it at? It's a crazy conspiracy theory. Right. Okay. Okie dokie, Smokey. How you feel? All right. That's it. I'm done. Okay. So here, let's play the game. Let's play the game, DSP. Let's play the game. Let's play the fucking game. Because you want to be an idiot, right? You want to sit there and create and manufacture drama. So I received this on Tuesday. No, not Tuesday. I'm bugging. Today's the 9th. 9th. Probably, I think I got this on Friday. This is the only thing I'm going to show today. This is the only because everything else is fucking boring. This is why I'm saying that I don't understand why he does this shit. No, I don't want that shit. Open this shit. So here we go. Because my thing is, this is what you do, DSP. You go ahead and you manufacture drama, and you the one that leaves holes in your game, and your holes get exposed. So now, this is the only time I'm ever going to expose, because I'm not doing this shit anymore. All right, do you know, I don't care what, I don't give a fuck about reduced motion. I just want my fucking thing. Give me a minute, guys. I'm sorry. This is fucking stupid. All right, so here we go. I'm going to do it right now. Save image as. Okay, so here we go. Save. Like I said, this is why I haven't been streaming, guys, because like his shit's been boring, and all he's been doing is just trying to sit there and create fucking bullshit. Here we go. Sorry, give me 1 minute. They're creepy and they're spooky. Where's that freaking thing? Give me a minute, guys. I'm sorry. But look, oh, look at that. Oh, I'm bugging. You sent this shit on the 6th, my guy. Come out. I don't even gotta do anything. You sent this shit on the fucking 6th. Look at that. So we talking 3 days of fucking manufacturing drama. 3 fucking days, bro. Yeah, he is. But no, I'm gonna show you how this guy's a disingenuous asshole. This is the part that's become super autistic. This is just like the fucking police report shit, man. Like, this dude does way too much. Way too fucking much. All right, there we go. Give me 1 second, Dito. I'm sorry. All right, done. Okay. Exit. There we go. There we go. There we go. Properties. Change it up. Hey, let's just get this shit fucking over. Here we go. So here is the screenshot for Phil using the Discord that he admitted that he had 7 months ago, which he's denying today for some reason. Here it is, okay? Okay, here we go. So July 6th, 2023. It's blurry because I had to zoom in a little bit. But here he's talking to Lipsion, and then right there he's saying, my garbage disposal is broken again. It's not even 3 years old. I have no warranty because the last plumbing company tried to rip me off and I can't do business with them again. So now I'll likely have to get another new one. There goes $700. Boom. There we go. Easy. So you sat there, told these people 3 days before that your garbage disposal was broken. Then you go into stream and tell these people, oh my God, I can't tell you what's going on. You already fucking told them. And, like, the thing is, like, this isn't a gotcha. Like, this isn't a big thing, DSP. Your garbage disposal's broken. Okay, fine. Whatever. But, dude, you're going to sit there and create this whole rigmarole? Like, nobody's falling for it no more. That's it. Like, that's it. Like, bro, you got your garbage disposal. That's it. And you sit there trying to create this fucking drama for no fucking reason, bro. That's why I haven't been streaming that much. This shit is too fucking autistic for me, man. The dude's sitting there, he's doing the thing that I knew, that I called that he was going to say years ago. Not years ago, 2 years ago. That he's going to sit there and fucking do dramatic shit for attention. He wants that SOK feeling. He wants that Tevin feeling. He wants that fucking Fred Fuchs feeling. It's stupid.
ridiculous and wrong. Like literally 99% of the time. You'll get, out of every 1,000 people who guess, one person got it right.
Damn straight, and it was me.
And that's the person no one listens to.
I'm just gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going with that one.
It's really, in this case, it's something so mundane, not very interesting, although...
Keep going, Phil. Keep going.
Oh,
Keep going. Keep going.
The backstory, I feel, is more interesting than what happened this week.
There you go, Phil.
So I'm going to reveal all this to you on today's podcast. I'm not kidding you. This very mundane, blasé
Come on,
story
Phil.
is what I'll be telling you today on the show as the meat of the show. Even though I don't think it's particularly interesting, people are just...
And it's sad. Nobody's asking for it. You're the one that brought it up. Me, world daughter, what's up, baby?
dying to know what happened, so I'll tell you, it's not a big deal, all right? In fact, like I said, the backstory is more interesting than the actual what happened this week. But that'll be a story I'll tell you today.
I mean, just so you guys know, like, I'm not going to get, like, we're not getting the Final Fantasy passion that you've gotten in the last 2 days. The thing is, this whole thing is a LARP, so I'm just going to laugh at him for going out of his way to basically bring out this story that he had already spoiled, and for him to flip out over trolls when he's the one that's trying to perpetuate the drama. So we're just laughing today. There's no madness. There's no anger. We're just laughing today because it's fucking sad. It's sad that this man has nothing going on in his life, that he has to create drama over the most mundane shit.
Right? But in addition to that, we've got some interesting stuff coming up, and here's why. Last night, I finished Diablo 4.
Sorry, I'm drinking some water.
A lot of people were insisting I couldn't do. I don't know why. I was literally at the end of the game. There was one final segment to do, and then the final boss. I don't know why people thought I wasn't going to beat it, but I easily did.
You saw a guide. It's cool. It's cool. We love you for it.
And then, that opened up the possibility of what's next. And I kind of thought a little bit about this overnight.
You see what I'm saying?
What I'd like to do is discuss with you some ideas that I have of what I'd like to do next on the open streams, right? Excuse me. So we'll see. We'll see what you guys think as I run these ideas by you. In addition, I have another thing to talk about. Since my schedule has shifted these last few weeks, and my day off is no longer Wednesday but Thursday, all right? And that is the same thing for this week and maybe moving forward. We'll see. And in addition to that, well, let me put it this way. As a result of that, it already kind of shifted my schedule, all right? And here's what's been happening for me. I come back from my break, my day off, which is a Thursday. I come back Friday, and we play Street Fighter all day, Street Fighter 6, which is great. Street Fighter Friday so far, I really enjoy doing it. Sometimes I pick a new character, sometimes I focus on a character I want to improve with. It's been going really well. People like Street Fighter on Fridays. But then my React show has been every Saturday. So now it's like Street Fighter all day Friday, reacting on Saturday.
You did this yesterday.
Play like a mainline playthrough till Sunday. And that's halfway into my streaming week. And I do feel that some people, legitimately so, are kind of annoyed at that and saying, listen, we like the fact that you're a variety streamer, but why don't you get to the variety till Sunday when, we want to see other games in Street Fighter, and the React stuff is on another channel. When are you going to get back to the other games? It's a fair point. Again, when we were in a situation where my day off was Wednesday, usually we'd have 1 to 2 days of variety gameplay before I did my reaction on Saturday, so it didn't really matter. Saturday was like the middle of the week. Now Saturday is way earlier in the week for me. Okay. So for me, I'm looking at the situation, and this week my react show got bumped to Sunday, and I'm almost thinking in my head, maybe we should keep the react show on Sunday. Because if my day off is going to be Thursday, that means that Friday would be Street Fighter day, Saturday would be a standard full gameplay day of variety that's not Street Fighter, and then Sunday would be the react day, and then we could get full speed into the rest of the week. I think it might make more sense. Keep in mind that Sunday nights I will be streaming. It's just that once a month I don't to do my private Patreon react videos. I need the time to film those. But outside of that, every other Sunday I'm filming full time. Now, if that's the idea and people say, oh, this sounds good, we should do the react show on Sundays, I'm all for that. But this will now change my special events, because my special events have been on Sundays. Meaning, for example, we just did the DSP or Digital Summer Party last Sunday. I know it was a week ago. It doesn't feel like a week ago, does it? It was a whole week ago when we did it. We did the Fight and Feast event before the launch of Street Fighter 6, right? We did my Super Bowl event earlier this year. We did several long-form react events, reacting to the Pro Jared documentary, the Second Wings of Redemption documentary, and then the Internet Historian YouTube channel. All those events were held on Sundays. Well, we would have to move those now to Saturdays, okay? That's what I'm thinking. If that's okay, then I think what we should do is, yes, we should have the react show every Sunday, because that will give us 2 days of gameplay before we get to a breakup of the schedule with a react event. All right, so that's what I'm thinking. I mean, you guys tell me what you think. Does that sound good to you? If that's the case, then DSP versus the Internet will be every Sunday on DSP React, and the special events will be Saturdays. And some people are like, why not Monday? Monday is a day typically when less people.
This is like, as I'm saying, this is
event on a Monday. It wouldn't make sense. Special events should be safe for.
This is all he has. This is all he has, and this is what I want people to like. And I want to look up the stream. I literally want to look up the stream where I literally called this shit. Where I'm like, yo, this dude is gonna be so out of shit. He's gonna be so out of like things to do. He's just gonna resort to just fucking doing dramatic shit. And it's fucking hilarious, man. It's hilarious. I can't. He's still trying to stretch this shit out, and it's fucking annoying. It's not even annoying. It's just sad.
Saturdays or Sundays. Those are typically the days most people are off of school work statistically. Lets more people attend a special event. Makes more sense to do than that. Yes? People are saying thumbs up, this sounds good. Yeah? Okay.
Exactly, Mr. Lion. No, but see, that's the
Look,
thing.
You're gonna have an event Saturday.
That's the thing, Ghost Hunter. It's like Phil's out here playing fucking 4D chess, and we're playing checkers. No, not even that. We're playing tic-tac-toe. We're playing tic-tac-toe. He's doing 4D chess moves, doing all these fucking moves all across the board, and it's like, it's fucking his shit up. We didn't have to do anything. We just sit there and watch the man unfold, and we're gonna watch him melt. We're gonna watch him melt down in a few over something that he created himself. Like, this is an issue. He's working himself up to a fervor over drama that he created because nobody gives a shit about it. Silent Weapons, what's up, baby? That's cool. That's to you. Great White Hype, what's up? Bill Brasky, what's up? Miss Schools. Oh, shit, God.
And Sunday. Then on Fridays, do Friday night. Don't do it all day Friday. I mean, that's a fair point, too. Maybe do a different stream during the day. Friday night fights, special event Saturday, react show Sunday, gaming stream Sunday night, and then variety on Monday, probably go back to Street Fighter. Yeah, okay. All right, so the feedback I'm getting is to have DSP versus the internet on Sundays instead of Saturdays. Fair enough. All right, I'm taking your feedback. I'm also going to bring this up on the show, obviously. Right after we finish this podcast, we'll head over to DSP Reacts. We'll talk about this on that show and see how people on that channel feel as well. Of course, many of you will be over there, but there will be some people over there who aren't on the show today on the podcast. I'd like to get their feedback, too. Okay, there you go. All right, so that sounds good to me. If that's the case, the schedule will change a little bit for the month, which I'm going to talk about, because our special event at the end of the month was going to be on Sunday the 30th, but it sounds like we'll now change it to Saturday the 29th, which I'm totally okay with. So, okay. All right. Ladies and gents, let's talk. Let's get caught up on everything, shall we? Let's talk all about what happened yesterday. Let's get the schedule out there. Then I'll tell my story about why I had to change the schedule for the week. And
Oh,
okay?
my God.
No pressure today. No crazy time constraints or anything. We're
Nope,
good.
no,
We're
we're
podcast.
good.
We have a good time today. Okay, so what's going on? Well, Friday all day we played Street Fighter. Had a great day with Blanca. Hit my 1000th win. Ranked up twice in Diamond. If you want the full story on that, yesterday's podcast pretty much covers it. I'm really not going to be talking about Street Fighter today. I don't see the point. We covered it all thoroughly yesterday. But yesterday was a day when my schedule was different because I was going to have this interruption on the stream. And because of that, I wanted to have it be gameplay yesterday rather than the react show. I can't interrupt the react show because, simply put, the react show has to go down the entire stream. I've promised channel members who are literally paying to get their videos watched that I would watch their videos. If the stream's interrupted, then I'm not living up to my promises. So that's actually why we moved everything around. Okay?
Okay.
So let us go ahead and discuss what I did do yesterday. We had a short stream of Final Fantasy 16. My usual streams are 3+ hours long, but because I had this interruption before the gameplay, all right, which took about an hour to an hour and a half. I believe the interruption started around like 12:30, and I got back to stream just before 2 p.m. Pacific time. Okay, we did 2 hours of Final Fantasy 16. We're now heading to the real meat of the game. Previous it was almost like all intro. Now we've passed the intro segment, the 5-year time jump, and we're in the meat of the game. We unlocked a chocobo mount, which is really nice. Now we can move around faster in these open world areas. By the way, I'm just gonna get rid of these people right now. I really am. Like, I've had it. People are gonna sit here and try to derail my podcast and say negative stuff, and they know that they're just trying to piss me off, and I'm done with them. So they're out of here. Okay. Continuing on. So 2 hours of Final Fantasy 16. We got the chocobo mount, which was nice. All right, it was nice to be able to move around faster. You can use the chocobo in combat, but it doesn't count. Meaning, like, you can stomp the crap out of enemies, and they can't really do much about it. But then you don't get experience when you beat them up. They run away, and you don't get experience for it. You have to dismount the chocobo to actually fight. Which
What's
I guess
up, movie son?
And it's nice that you can actually move faster around the map rather than just being on foot constantly. That was pretty good. Outside of that, not much happened. We got a little bit of plot development. I would say 1 to 2 major plot points happened. You found out what's going on with Clive's mother. And you found out what's going on with some people from the beginning of the game. And that's about it. So in 2 hours, literally probably 30 minutes of progress. But again, that's the pacing of this game. It's incredibly slow. It's like a dribble of water down a wall. You know what I mean? It's like a drizzle. You're hoping when you play a game, you're going to get like a good amount of progress. And with this game, it's like they're basically... It's so slow. I don't know how else to say it. It's like molasses, right? But I did have a good time. People seem to have a good time. At least we got to play, okay? Last night, Diablo 4. It went well. We had basically the final area of the dungeons to complete. There's like a boss gauntlet. We have to refight bosses from earlier in the game. And this point, they're very easy compared to, earlier in the game. It's not like they have any new abilities or anything. They're pretty much the same as they were. And then you basically fight, the final boss, and that's it. Now, there's a little bit of post-game story, but then everything else after that is essentially just, combat and/or optional missions, which of course everyone says is fun to do. But for me, being that I've been playing over a month of straight RPGs besides Street Fighter 6, I need to break up my schedule. And after completing the story, the credits rolled. We saw the official end of it. The achievement popped. That's enough for me. After 22 hours of Diablo 4, it was a great playthrough. I enjoyed the story, and that's where I'm wrapping it up for now. Now, I'm well aware that there's going to be other content for this game. People have already talked about their seasonal content things in the future. Will I consider doing it? I'll consider it. It really depends on the amount of demand that I get, but I can read my audience. And right now, my audience is telling me, enough with the RPGs. You're playing 3 of them. We've had enough. Finish up what you can, right? We want more variety on the streams. I hear you. So I'm doing my best to wrap up RPGs and not say, oh, by the way, here's more RPG content coming. No. That's the opposite of what I want to do right now. I want to create variety if I can on the streams. So it's great we beat the story. I feel I'm going to move on now. If I go back to Diablo 4 in the future, so be it. We'll see if you guys want it. I'm well aware there's a capstone dungeon that unlocked. Oh my god, you can go to World Tier 2. Did you know that Season 2 launches July 20th? Yeah, I know all about it. I know about the repetitive nature of the addictive gameplay of Diablo 4. And right now, it's not something my audience wants. I'm just aware of that. There's people who love Diablo who want to see it, and it's a very small niche audience. It's not a giant group, and people want variety. People are tired of the same thing for the entire month. I'm with you. Let's move on and do more variety, okay? So, Diablo 4, the story-based playthrough is complete. We may or may not return to it in the future. Let's see what happens based on your opinions and feedback. But for now, Thanks for watching. Great playthrough. I actually liked the ending, although the ending is open-ended, and the ending, is it definitive? That's what Diablo's known for. It kind of ended in a similar way that I thought it would, where there's no real good resolution. There's no the heroes win feeling. You know what I mean? You're not expecting that from a game like Diablo. Diablo's kind of depressing in reality, right? It's always been like that. So there you go. So I'm happy we finished that stuff up. Now, let's talk about the schedule for the rest of the week. Today, it's the level 1 podcast here, and then after this, we're going to swing over to my sister channel, DSP Reacts, for DSP versus the Internet, my 3-hour clips react show. How does it work? Channel members over there of various levels nominate clips. If they're ultra members, meaning they're the highest tier of supporter over there, their videos are guaranteed to be watched once a week. If they are standard channel members, well, all those nominations get thrown into a randomized, shuffled playlist on YouTube, and we watch them in random order as time permits. This week, we have 10 ultra submissions and 44 member submissions. So, are we going to watch 54 videos today? No. There's no way we're going to get through 54 videos. But we will undoubtedly get through all the member submissions, or excuse me, all ultra submissions, and, we'll see who gets in there for the fun, randomized playlist. And, that's the thing, you never know what you're going to get. As I'm adding these things to the playlist, I'm watching, like, dude, this is like the biggest chaotic variety. You've got weird memeable videos, you've got documentaries, you've got interesting, countdowns, you've got all kinds of stuff in there. And it's just like, I got to the point where I don't even try to look for a theme. I'll just add it, as long as it's not something that's like adult rated or whatever. It's all fair game. So we'll see what happens tonight, or today, I guess we should say, in the randomized playlist. It's always an interesting time, right? Okay. That's my one stream for today. After that, we're done. There's no late stream tonight because I have to film private react videos for my patrons. If you don't know what that means, I do have a Patreon.
No, we know.
I barely advertise it.
We
I'm just going to talk about
know.
it. Essentially what it is, it's a legacy way to support my content if you're someone who does not care about my streams. There are people who still regularly watch my content here on this channel and even over on DSP Reacts, but they're exclusively on-demand watchers. They only watch the videos that are archived. They never attend the live streams, okay? Those people say, well, I don't care about doing a contribution during a live stream to support Phil because, I'm not on the stream. But what I can do is I can pledge to his Patreon. And if I pledge to his Patreon, then, that's something that's ongoing support for him, but I get something out of it because each pledge level gets something different. Well, at the $50 pledge level, you're guaranteed to get a private video. Now, the video could be anything. It could be me sitting here answering your personal questions for 25 minutes. I've done that before, like a big private Q&A, where it's just like a conversation between us, okay? That used to be actually very popular until I became an interactive streamer, and then people were like, we ask you questions all the time, so why do we need that video anymore? Fair enough. So what's become increasingly popular over the last year are private react videos, where someone wants to see me react to something that they wouldn't necessarily get to actually see me react in full to on one of my special streams here on the React channel. So they say, I want to see that private, 25+ minute video reacted to, so I'll throw Phil $50 as a pledge on his Patreon, and he'll make a video for me. So this has been interesting. So I've done all kinds of videos over the last year. I've watched documentaries, I've watched things about K-pop, I've watched tourism videos, comedy videos, music videos, social commentary videos, things about human condition. I've watched probably like wild things out there that no one I would ever thought anyone would care about my thoughts about, okay? So the private react videos have done well. They've died down now. It's been a year, and doing them for about a year. First, they weren't popular, then they got really popular. Now they're kind of back down to where they started again, which is fine, because it's good. I don't need a ridiculous amount of time off from my streams to fill them all. But at the same time, if it's something you're interested in, maybe you have a video or a topic you've always wanted me to talk about or react to, and you never see me do it, and you want to see me do it at length. That's really the key here, because I'll give you an example. Today I'm going to be reacting to a ton of videos on my show, but I'm only going to be reacting to each one for a few minutes. Being that it's a show that I have to keep moving for variety. It's a 3-hour variety show of clips. That's exactly what it is, a clips show. I'm not going to be watching a 25-minute video and reacting to it. In fact, I keep telling people this. It's a clip show, and if you submit a 25-minute video, I'm not watching it. I'll end up skimming through it, but I'm not going to watch your 25-minute video. It's never going to happen on my weekly show. If you want that, go to my Patreon, pledge there, get a private video, then I'll do it in full. It's a guarantee, okay? So anyway, I'm doing that tonight. That's why I can't stream tonight. I gotta get those videos done for the month, all right? So today, it's just this stream, and then the react show over on DSP Reacts. Now, that being said, if you guys enjoy my content of any kind and could support it either during this pre-stream or over on the DSP Reacts channel for the live show, that would be amazing, because yesterday, admittedly, support was all over the place because my schedule was screwed up. Number one, I was playing Final Fantasy 16, which is my least attended streams that I'm doing right now. I'm not even kidding you. Right now on this podcast, I have over 100 more people watching this podcast than was watching my playthrough of Final Fantasy 16 yesterday. The interest in that game has completely fizzled out because of the way they designed it. It's sad. It doesn't retain interest because it's so boring with the insane amount of cutscenes and dialogue. They basically killed their own game for anyone looking for action or something interesting. It's only for people who like long-winded stories. So, yesterday was not a great day for support. Just being honest. I'm not complaining. Just saying that was a matter of fact. Today, I'm only doing one half of the day. So, I know this is a kind of a slow weekend for me. If you would like to support, please do. There's so many ways you can support the streams. Liking them. All right? Super chats or super stickers. Memberships or gifted memberships to the community, which are great because not only do those benefit me, that benefits everyone else here. People getting gifted memberships are usually very appreciative. And, we have hundreds.
I'm out here screaming. No, I was screaming. I'm sorry. I couldn't give Phil the satisfaction of me screaming. Like, I don't get it. Like, you can't do this. This is cheating. This is cheating. He went ahead and freaking, he's sitting there begging when right now he did this whole 3-day weekend. Like a 3-day weekend beg. He's building it up for this massive beg with the garbage disposal, and he gonna sit there and try to beg now. That's not right. That's not right. How you doing that, bro? I thought DSP, come on, do better. We gotta do better.
People waiting in the wings for a gifted membership right now, so please consider it. And then, of course, tipping directly is an awesome way to support the channel. It's the way that I get the most of anything from. It's
this
true,
ain't
I
right.
get more of a tip than anything else of any other kind of contribution. So thank you to anyone who contributed anyway today. And if you do, as you know, I'll give you a live shout out. I do have a couple of people who've already contributed. I will give you a shout out in the final segment of this show as we usually do. Okay? Thank you in advance. Please support if you can. That way it's not a completely dead weekend. Thank you. All right. Tomorrow we go back to full-time gaming. In the morning we'll have the podcast. Then it'll be Street Fighter 6. Now here's what I need your feedback on. There's 2 characters that I wish to play with this week. Lily and Marisa. Both are characters who I used in Street Fighter 6 previously in ranked gameplay.
Marisa.
Both of them I did decently with. Not great, but decently with. But I have...
Marisa, I'm tired of watching you play with little girls. It's weird. Marisa, play with Marisa.
Used either of them in ranked gameplay in a while now. So that means that when I jump back into things, basically everyone else who's playing will have leveled up, and I didn't level up with these characters, okay? What I'm going to do tonight, I will research. And I will research, hey, either Lily or Marisa, and watch high-level videos of either character, so that way I can get better and maybe employ these techniques in my gameplay tomorrow. But the question is, would you rather see Lily or Marisa on Monday? I need that answer so I know what videos to watch. All right? So if you could give me some guidance.
Yo, again, I need someone in the FGC to talk about this. Like I mean, I'm not begging. I'm just saying, come on, bro. This dude is telling you, right? Yo, Phil, you're going to spend the time. You're going to spend the time watching videos instead of just labbing them out on your own. Really, my guy? Yo, I'm telling you, I have no anger. There's no anger. This is just fucking... It's sad. It's all sad. Fighting game professional, you know, fight stick seller, tournament runner, you know, tournament commentator, you know, FGC blogger, 4th place in EVO 2005, and you got to go ahead and watch videos so you can go ahead and memorize your little flowchart pattern combos. That's nuts. Absolutely sad. Absolutely fucking sad.
Over the course of this pre-stream podcast / level 1 podcast. And if you could also, during this, you know, the reaction, let me know, what would you like to see tomorrow, okay?
I would like to see you comb your hair. How about that?
So...
It's all right, Botch. We're just chilling.
Yeah, please let me know what you would like.
Laughing at this poor man who's devoid of any interesting things going on in his life. Just sit there and fucking manufacture drama. Because, again, he has nothing else going on with his life. He's a pathetic little piggy that, again, has nothing going on within his life.
Do you want Lily or do you want Marisa? Share your thoughts.
And
I will make that decision by the end.
Yeah, I drowned in pools, Ingels. How about that? Yeah. I didn't make it at 4th place. I drowned in the pools. What's up?
Today, and
I didn't even place. What? I didn't even place, son.
Way I can announce, you know, what I want to do, and go from there. All right, so that way I know what to watch.
No, Claydale, you have to understand. Okay, even the best, they take those tips and they learn those tips, and then they boot up the console, get on the controller, and they lab it out. Phil is going to watch the videos and then come back and then try them on stream. That's what Phil does. Phil don't be labbing. Because if he did, he'd be putting out these combos a lot quicker. He'd be used to putting out these combos already. He'd have muscle memory. But he's out there watching the video, just memorizing the shit and trying the shit out on stream. It's fun. It's sad. It's absolutely sad. I watch, you know, I've seen Smug and Punk, you know, God, they'll sit there and they'll find something. Then they'll go ahead like, yo, I found this. Or Daigo. Daigo's another one that I see do that. Oh, I found this combo. If you go ahead and mix it with this and this and this and this, you'll get this. And it'll work. But nah, your man would just sit there just like with all the, you know, gameplay spoilage. He'll just look at it just to find out how to do it.
You need to be able to watch a certain style of video. So, all right. That's tomorrow's main stream. All ranked gameplay with one of those 2 characters. And then tomorrow night's late stream.
That's the leather of my chair.
A continuation of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. We are in the final dungeon of the game. We've already completed the first half, but
you don't hear the leather.
People are saying it's harder the further in you get. So we'll see.
Whoa,
you know, tomorrow.
Hey, whoa. Oh, run that back. Run that. Ooh, I just caught that. Hold on. Excuse me. Excuse my immature behavior for a second.
The Kingdom, we are in the final dungeon of the game. We've already completed the first half, but people are saying it's harder the further in you get. So we'll see, tomorrow.
You. I can't. I really can't.
Sure.
Oh shit, that was hilarious.
We'll get there and we'll try to continue on with this final dungeon, and maybe I can beat it on the late stream. And if I do, basically what's left is the trek to Ganon, and then the fight with Ganon. So
Trek to Ganon.
We'll see how it goes. Progress-wise, tomorrow night. Likely, I'm not beating the game tomorrow night. I don't need to beat the game tomorrow night. That's fine. We're in no big rush. That's a good thing. So we'll take our time and enjoy the end game segments. All right. Then daytime stream on Tuesday will be Final Fantasy 16, and this time we will not be interrupted. I'll be doing the entire stream will be Final Fantasy 16, and hopefully we'll make some good progress in the game. And by the way,
I'm not freaking out. Like, my thing is, this is sad, because my thing is, I already know what it was. I already know what it was, and once I found out what it was, I got disinterested. I do not care. So the thing is, the rest of the detractors also do not care, because they know that this man has nothing going on with his life. So this thing is just like, I'm telling you, I might get a little snippy, but I'm not getting mad, because it's just fucking sad. This man has nothing else going on in his pathetic, miserable little life, that he has to make every single thing seem like it's a fucking chore. That's it. Like, it's a fucking chore, it's a fucking drama. And then the thing is, the thing that we're talking about is fucking funny, because I'm gonna clown him for it. I'm gonna fucking clown the shit out of him for it. Jockey Milk, what's up, baby? Retro the Aquasip, I see you.
If this is something that I want to do.
Retro is the #1
because at this
Aquasim.
point, I'm like 16, 17.
There are no other better simps for Aqua than Retro, okay? There's none. None, I say.
Actually,
except for a bit of math, maybe. But
I'm about 17 hours into the game, and people are literally telling me the game is boring. Don't play it. Right? Let's continue. I invested.
Trash man, thank you for the $2 super chat, honey. Would you Turkish leg wrestle Phil into submission? No.
Cause don't you gotta get like sweaty?
No, honey. But thank you, honey. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't. I don't think Shinko would. It's a lot of hair. There's a lot of hair. I don't think Shinko wants to deal with all that hair, honey.
$70 in 17 hours. Wait a minute. I am 17 hours into the game. Okay, I misread. I'm 17 hours in. It's like,
oh no, we're gonna laugh. We're gonna laugh at him. We're gonna roast him for it.
The game is boring.
We're gonna roast the shit out of him right now.
It sucks because I really do feel.
But we need the whole context. We need the full context before we do
so
stuff.
different from the things they've done previously that it did actually lose a lot of their audience. It just seems that way to me. Usually when I play a Final Fantasy game, there's demand. There seems to be all the demand has died for this game in 2 weeks. In 2 weeks,
so just drop it. Drop it.
Most people are like,
drop
do something else. That's sad. I spent money on it. There's time invested.
Just drop it, just like the $700 you supposedly dropped for this fucking garbage disposal.
And I'm hoping that it gets good. And there are good parts. The parts that are good are very good. It just sucks that they made it such a dialogue-heavy, slowly paced, boringly written game that you sit here bored. And I literally have to make fun of the game in order to keep people interested. Because if I don't, everyone will go to sleep.
We still go to sleep.
But I guess we'll see. We're going to play it again on Tuesday, and we'll see by the end of Tuesday's stream. We'll make a determination. Okay? Tuesday night, I would like, since we beat Diablo, now we have an open stream this week. I don't want to start anything new yet. What we should do, I want to do a late night stream of the World Tour mode of Street Fighter 6. For those who don't know, Street Fighter 6, of course, is focused primarily on competition. But there is a single-player World Tour mode that's meant to be the campaign of the game where you create your own character. It's your own avatar that you make. You level that character up. You give it special moves. You give it new techniques. You run around in an open world exploring, looking for items, but also fighting random people in the streets, sometimes mini-bosses. It's kind of fun. I played it for 3 hours last month, and I absolutely liked it a lot. But I never been back to it. We were so busy with the competitive nature of the game, and then we were so busy with these other RPGs, I never got back to it. So I would like to do a late night stream of Street Fighter 6 just to try it and see if you guys like it as a late night chill stream. The thing is, playing it benefits me. Here's why. when you play the game and you master certain characters, you unlock their alternate outfits in the game for free. You don't have to spend coins or to, you know, it's just play through the campaign, earn these alternate outfits completely for free. So for example, with Luke, I'm going to be using Luke eventually. I haven't gotten his outfit yet. If I just play a little bit more of this story mode, I'll unlock his outfit for free. So it kind of makes sense to do it. Let's try it out Tuesday night and see how it goes. 2 hours of cool World Tour mode, all right? Then on Wednesday, it'll be another multiplayer stream of Street Fighter 6, excuse me. And basically, I will play whoever I didn't play on Monday. So if I play Lily on Monday, it'll be Marisa on Wednesday. If I play Marisa on Wednesday, it'll be Lily on Monday. We'll flip them, okay?
Hey, yo, Big Bad Barrel Skeleton said, bro, you have to grind for those skins. Go back. Let's go back.
And basically, I will play whoever I didn't play on Monday. So if I play Lily on Monday, it'll be Marisa on Wednesday. If I play Marisa on Wednesday, it'll be Lily on Monday. We'll flip them, okay? And then Wednesday night will be the likely conclusion of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. I don't foresee myself taking more than another 4 hours to beat the game when I'm in the final dungeon and the home stretch court push to Ganon. I think we're going to wrap it up this week. And if that's the case, that's good because that means all the night streams moving forward for July can be new content. All right? Now, I have a few ideas. Now, by the way, just so you know, Thursday's my day off. When we come back Friday, it's Street Fighter Friday.
Okay. Come on,
Street Fighter all day long. Saturday, we'll do gameplay of something, whether it's Final Fantasy 16 or not, I don't know. And we'll see what we want to do Saturday night because we're now open. And that means DSP versus the Internet will be Sunday. We'll have that react show now every Sunday. Okay?
Okay.
But, what was I going to say? Oh, so now that we're completing all these games, we have options. And one of the things I absolutely, positively, 100% have decided I want to do this month, starting next week, is a game that I wanted to play 2 months ago.
Oh my God.
But then it got delayed. Then it came out during one of arguably the busiest gaming times of the year, which is incredibly stupid because when it came out, no one talked about it. It was like, you know, a fart in the wind or a drop in a bucket. Like, you're not going to know about it when it's surrounded by everything else that's way more hype. The game of the game is Amnesia the Bunker. It actually came out on Game Pass. It's the newest installment in the Amnesia franchise. And even though it got rated well and people who played it love it, there's literally no hype about it. People act like it never existed, which is sad.
Oh, so Mr. I'm Not a Shill didn't really play a game because, you know, there were other bigger games that would catch his audience's attention out there. Okay, so there was a game that you wanted to play. You wanted to play this game. You were looking forward to this game, but the thing is you had to sideline it because there were other larger games out there. I don't know, man. That sounds like a shill to me. I don't know. Very shilly of you. I don't know. Somebody give me a blanket. It's a little shilly in here.
Because the Amnesia series is pretty good. You know, I actually really liked the last one. I forgot what it was called, but I actually really liked the last Amnesia game. And it's a shame that no one even is talking about this one. So
you could have been
play it. It's horror.
Here's the other thing. This is the thing that pisses me off about Phil. Like, nobody's talking about it, right? But you can be the first one to talk about it. You can be the one to bring it to prominence. You can be the video game donkey of these freaking games that don't get enough hype, bro. Come on. You fucking up these golden opportunities over and over and over again.
It's survival. It's suspenseful. It'll be interesting. It'll definitely break up the content.
Look at you. You're selling it right now. You're shilling it hard, man.
For variety purposes, getting away from RPGs and fighting games. It'll be something completely different for variety. So starting next week, that'll be a game that I'm going to be playing on the late streams. Okay? So that's going to be one of the late night things balanced, all right? And like I said, we'll probably try some World Tour Street Fighter 6 this week and see how it goes. If it goes well, maybe we'll get it into the rotation for late night streams. If it doesn't, if people are bored of it, well, maybe we won't. Or maybe we'll only do it once a week.
Hey, what's up, Instant Starter Game? How we doing, baby?
With Amnesia. Because there's many options of things we can do. We can bring back Elden Ring into the fold. We could try something new and different. Hell, for just variety purposes, we could do a couple retro games for the summertime. Let's see. Let's see what we feel.
Yo, I could swear to God, he said variety purposes like 10 times just now. Like 10 times. Like variety purposes, variety purposes, variety purposes.
like doing. But the good news is, once the RPGs are done, once Zelda's completed, we have all freed up night streams to do variety.
I'm sorry.
Which is where
I gotta
sorely
build up my
lacking.
fill
We need variety
tolerance
here on DSP Gaming, and it's coming
I'm
back.
sorry,
next
Sizzy
week,
Mac.
Okay.
Sizzy Mac. I gotta deal with it.
Okay, now, the one other thing I want to talk about, coming up later this month, is a special long-form React event. I have not done a long-form React event in many months, but they return this month with the Dark Side of Machinima event. This will now be on Saturday, July 29th.
Woo, yay.
It'll be an all-day event over on DSP Reacts exclusively.
Yay.
What this is going to be is something very special. First of all, there's a documentary made on the rise and fall of Machinima by June the King, someone who I've reacted to his documentaries many times over the last year. We're going to react live to that documentary. It's about 50 minutes long, but being that I was one of the longest running partners of Machinima, over 6 years I was with this company, I'm absolutely sure I'm going to be able to add context, experience, and many stories into my reacting to that documentary. So that's first and foremost. But in addition to that, I'm going to add in my own stories and context separate from that, because as a partner with them for 6 years, I have a lot to talk about. You know, my initial contract negotiations with them, how they decided out of the blue to renegotiate contracts multiple times with zero warning and zero wiggle room, by the way. How they...
And you never left.
Essentially kind of forced me to make separate channels, but then basically made it so that it made no sense to have the separate channels.
But you never left.
Which is really stupid and weird.
But you never left, which was more stupid and weird. You admitted you were the last person to be on their roster or whatever the fuck.
How at one moment they were like my favorite, or I was their favorite content creator. They were kissing my butt. They wanted to fly me out to events and things like that. And
because they saw the hype around you, wanted to take advantage of it.
Literally overnight, they canceled all those initiatives and acted like they never existed and wanted nothing to do with me.
Because they saw that you were a piece of shit.
How they actually worked with me with Project 7. Yes, when I was in development of Project 7, I was constantly speaking with Machinima about it.
And what came about? Nothing.
We were developing this show, how it was going to be an interesting web series, and how Machinima had an agreement with me to actually release the series, which then fell through, and then they had it go on another completely different channel that didn't work. I have all these stories to tell in regards to being a longtime partner with Machinima. Some of the most interesting ones actually are in regards to when I had my channel hit with false copyright strikes, and how Machinima worked with YouTube, and essentially what they told me to do screwed over DSP Gaming irrevocably.
Nobody told you to do that.
It's one of the reasons why I lost so much viewership over the years.
I want to say this. I want to say this. I want to see if he can provide. I don't know what's going on. This is way before my time. Your water's delicious. Anyway, excuse me. I want to see if you can provide any email that can prove what you're saying. I'll give it to you, DSP. Like I'll give it to you, DSP. I'll give you what you want. I'll sit there and I'll say, God damn, DSP, you was right. They did you dirty, DSP. I won't even sit there and say, oh man, Phil, you stupid. You should have left. If you could provide emails where that actually happened, I'll sit here on stream and be like, damn, bro, they did you dirty. I'll be like, yo, I'll just like, I agree with you for once. Shinko agrees with you for once. If you can do that for me, baby. All right, thank you.
It really is. And we'll talk all about this. What I mean, there's going to be so much to talk about. I've got swag from being a part of the company.
You ain't swaggy. You ain't swaggy with it. You don't got no swag. Get out of here, Zolo. You got that swag.
I could show you on stream and everything. I got so.
Hold on, he got that swag. Oh man, I gotta clip that. Wait, let me go back. Hold on, I need that.
I've got. I could show you on stream and everything. I got.
Come on, let's go. I gotta hear it.
From being part of the company, I've got. I could show you on stream and everything. I've got so much to talk about.
No.
This is gonna be a day long.
No. Go back.
I lost so much viewership over the years.
I need to hear it.
It really is.
I need to hear it.
We'll talk all about this. What I mean, there's going to be so much to talk about. I've got swag.
That's swag. Come on. Do it again. Come on.
got swag.
Come on, look at that. Look at it. Look at how he's saying it with such swagger.
Talk about. I've got swag. From being
Swag.
part of the company. I've got that I could show you on stream and everything. I've got so much to talk about.
I got
so this
swag.
is gonna be a day-long
I like that. We're gonna have to clip that.
event, Saturday, July 29th, exclusively on DSP Reacts. There's gonna be the live react to the documentary. There's gonna be me telling my own private stories, all kinds of stuff. Likely, I'll also order some food. We'll have a feasting with Phil mukbang episode or
No. See, no. Now we're doing the same thing we're always doing. Now, no. You killed it, ruined it. No more fun. Swag over. We were having fun. We were enjoying ourselves with the swag, and there we go, fucking it up. Right back into fucking you stuff in your face and making it look like your teeth hurt. I can't. And that's look at that. His mouth is open right now. Hold up. Let me see something. His mouth is way open right now. What is like? Is it his teeth? The fuck? Like, why is his lips so far from his teeth? So fucking weird. Weird is weird. I'm sorry.
want to call it. It'll be a good day-long event, and it'll be a good mix of content. It'll be breaking stuff up, which we need more React content. I haven't done a lot of focus on the React stuff in a while, so that's coming up later this month. So I hope you mark your calendars. Saturday, July 29, the Dark Side of Machinima event over on DSP Reacts.
Will we get that swag?
Sound good? I hope so. Now, one other thing. I told you guys that this month I was going to be doing some movie reviews again. I am, starting with this week, because, ladies and gentlemen, I will be reviewing, get this, the Super Mario Brothers movie. Yes, the movie that you wanted me to see in theaters 3 months ago and I didn't, is finally available everywhere. I have been gifted a code to watch this. So I'm going to be watching the movie, and I'll be reviewing it either Tuesday night or Wednesday night. But one of those nights this week, I'll be reviewing the movie and posting my thoughts up over on DSP React. So that'll be an extra video for this week, later on in the week, before the end of my streaming week, okay? So that's coming. Now, I don't even know what I'm going to think, because I really don't know that much. I don't even know what I'm going to think, because that's coming. What I'm going to think, because I really don't know that much about it. I didn't see it. I've heard people, some people said it was really good. Others were like, nah, it was just okay. I mean, it is one of the highest grossing animated movies of all time. So it should be interesting to see, you know, firsthand what everyone else has seen and finally give my thoughts, okay? So that is coming this week. Additional reviews this month. I'm actually planning on reviewing the Dungeons & Dragons movie, which I also was digitally gifted by a viewer. Thank you to the viewer who did that. And then outside of that, I may even do more. It all depends on timing. But I definitely want to review those 2 movies this month for you guys, all right? So those movie reviews are coming over on DSP Reacts. Expect them. Mario movie coming first later this week, okay? All right, well, guys, that's really all I have to talk about today, schedule-wise and stuff coming up. Now we can move on to the story that many people want to hear. So, all up in my business. And again, I have literally done the absolute maximum I can do to separate my personal...
No, you haven't, because you're doing it now, Phil. You're doing it now. You're bringing it up. The fact that you're bringing it up, I challenge you on this. Why do you feel the need to bring this up, DSP? If you try so hard to come so far, and then in the end, it doesn't even fucking matter because you told your dents 3 days prior.
Life from my public life. Things that go on behind the scenes here that have nothing to do with the streams, simply put, have nothing to do with the streams. Now, if it's something that's you know, social and not harmful, for example, you want to know what my wife's, you know, making today for dinner or something like that.
I want to know what face your wife is making when Tyrone is putting it in. That's what I want to know, my guy.
More than happy to share those stories with you or tell you what I...
Thank you. I appreciate it.
On my day off and it's not intrusive to my private life, I'll tell you, right? But for the most part, I don't want to tell you about stuff going on behind the scenes because sadly I have a group of thousands of stalkers on the internet who all have messed up brains. Sorry, it's just true. These people obsessed with.
Okay, so wait. Let me. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna keep this up. I'm gonna keep this up because this guy. Here we go. As he's saying this, here we go. July 6, 2023, telling his viewers about the fucking garbage disposal. But he's trying so hard to not tell people. He's trying so hard to separate his personal and business life. It's so fucking hard.
So much that they absolutely try to get every single piece of information they possibly can to basically hurt me. I'll give you an example. Are you ready? So yesterday on my stream, I received the phone call.
Okay. Oh, that's the other thing. Oh, I fucked up with this one. Give me 1 minute. Hold on. Because I kept it. I got this. Shout out to Josh Poems on Twitter. Let me rip this real quick. Let me rip it. Let me rip the phone call. Let me let him play. Let him talk. Go ahead, Phil. Talk, Phil.
About this interruption that I needed to have on my stream. I went off of this screen and I went to this screen right here, but it was open like this. And I picked up my phone in my hand like this and I answered it. And as I was lifting my phone up to my head like this to answer it, for a brief second right here on the screen, it showed my phone screen. These fucking obsessed nut jobs. I'm not kidding you.
Okay, we're going to stop right there. No. We're going to stop right there. So he is right about that. So let's go back and let's do the play-by-play. Thank you, Josh Poems, for clipping this part out specifically because I really don't feel like going through his fucking channel looking for this shit. So we're going to load it up. You already know, Shinko works in H&R, and that stands for heat and receipts, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to bring up the heat, and we're going to bring up the receipt. Okay? All right. Let's go with the heat and receipts, okay? So let me see if I can do this. If I can do this the right way. Give me 1 minute, guys. I'm sorry. They're doing me dirty out here in the DMs. Someone just called. What the fuck? Dude, I swear, Twitter's a weird fucking place. Dude just called me a towel monkey, and I'm not even that. Like, I don't get that shit. Like, why would you call me that? That's super weird. All right, guys. I just got the word. We might have another flood coming up. So, well, I'm gonna look this up. Give me 1 minute. Here we go. What's this? We're gonna save. We're gonna download. Let's download. Nope. No water. Fuck. Why today of all days? Come on, man. We're about to pull up the heat and receipts, and now I got water. All right. Give me 1 minute, guys. Let me do this for you guys real quick. Let me load up a little something for you guys real quick. All right, I got you, Mr. J. Hold on. Let me just do this real quick. So let's open that up. Here's the download. All right, there we go. See? All right. So, okay, so here we go. I don't know if you can't really hear it. Let's start again. So look. So here we go. So now, this is the important part that I want you to see, right? So now DSP knows that he has a call coming in. He doesn't want people to know about the call, right? He doesn't want people to know what's going on. So what he could have done was just put on the pre-stream slide, got up, and just went outside. Or just muted the call. But no, what does DSP do? Look, DSP announces. There we go. So I'm going to put this right here. He announces.
Oh, hold on.
See, he's saying, okay, he's looking at the screen, right? He's looking at the screen. muting the screen, then decides, after he mutes it, look down. Instead of getting up and walking away or getting up right when he was already looking at the screen and putting on the pre-stream slide, he looks up at the phone, makes sure that he's answering the call. Then look how he positions the phone as he's looking at the screen. Look, leaves the phone out like that and doesn't talk. And doesn't fucking talk. He's not talking to anybody. So why did he pick up the phone then? Or is he calling somebody? Because he's not talking to nobody. Let's go back a little bit. He's not talking to anybody. So look, he grabs the shit. He's either answering the call, he's answering a call, or he's making a call, right? Then goes ahead and leaves the phone open. Leaves the screen open so you can see a little bit. And he's not talking. He's not talking to anybody. And then now that he's off screen, now he decides to talk. Why do that, Phil? Oh, yeah, because you want people to go ahead and grab those screenshots. You want people to go ahead and fucking, foam at the mouth to see what's going on. And it's pathetic because it's nothing. And it's you doing all this shit when we already know that it's your garbage disposal. Like, that's what makes this sad. Like, we already know what it is. And you're sitting there doing this whole big hullabaloo and acting like people are trying to fucking, like, get at you. No. Then look. And then he continues. Look, he continues. He's there. He's in the chair. Right? He could have gotten up at any time. He could have put the pre-stream slide. Look, waving. So you can see him. Look, I'm talking. This is a real thing. Look at me. I'm using the look, he's doing the lobster hand things like he does on fucking stream. He does this so people, like he does this on stream. Look, the inverted lobster claws. Look. Look, he's doing, look. Come on, man. Come on, Phil.
Why do people run from me?
Like, come on, bro. I keep telling y'all, Phil loves that kabuki theater. Look, he's still doing it. Look, doing it like just talking like, come on. What hand motion you gotta be the garbage disposal? Like, what is he? Let's go back. Let's see what could he be talking about in regards to a garbage disposal where he has to flail his hands like that. Yeah, so, I just fill it with chicken bones. I take all the chicken and I just, like, stuff it in there. Just stuff it. All the chicken gets stuck in there. I need you to take it out. Look at it. It's sad, bro. It's sad. He's sitting there acting like a big boy.
Oh, hold on.
Look at that. Look, it's nothing. It's nothing. Absolute nothing. Absolute nothing burger. Like I said. And he's out there trying to make the most out of this nothing burger. And it's sad because we all know it's a nothing burger. So, guys, I want you to do this for me, please. I want you to do this favor for Shinko. I want you guys to go ahead. And every time Phil does shit like this, just make fun of him for doing shit like this. Just make fun of him for just being so devoid of enjoyment, of life, of anything, that he has to manufacture drama. Makes no fucking sense. Hold on, let's go back.
These fucking obsessed nut jobs, I'm not kidding you, tried to enhance the phone screen to see what it said in an attempt to try to figure out and contact whoever this was on the phone. I'm not kidding you.
No, nobody tried to do that.
They actually posted it up on Twitter.
No, they posted on Twitter. They posted the screenshot they posted a screenshot of you visibly tilting the phone so that the camera can see the screen. So that way you can go ahead and sit here looking like fucking Data from Star Trek and acting like you're being trolled. Get out of here.
They said, oh, we really tried to enhance the visuals of his phone that he accidentally had.
Oh, wait. Can you repeat that one more time? Oh my God, you're such, I love it. I love when you expose how you follow detractor bullshit. Oh, man. Oh, DSP, and you use the words verbatim. Oh, Philly, can't you see? Sometimes your words just hypnotize me. Oh, let me see if I can look up. Let's see if I can look up the tweet. Please, Josh, don't delete it yet, please. Please, Josh, he's got it. Come on, bro. Hold on. No, come on. No, Josh, you didn't delete it. You didn't delete it. Please tell me you didn't delete it. We're almost there. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. Give me a minute. Let me cook. I need to find it. Oh, my God. Hold on. Yo, this dude is such a goofy. He's such a goofy. Hold on. Okay, I gotta share this. Come on. Give it to me, baby. Hold on, guys. It's coming in hot. Hold on. I had to thank God he didn't delete it yet. All right, so we're gonna go here. No, come on. Just give me the whole JPEG. Let's go. Yeah, here we go. All right, here we go. Open this image. Too much. Hold on. I found it. You out here looking at detractor bullshit. Verbatim. Here we go. Hold on. Here we go. I gotta put this down. I gotta scale it down. Here we go. So let's go back a little bit. Holy shit. Let's go back a little bit. Because Phil wants to go ahead and talk shit. Here we go. Let's listen.
I'm not kidding you. They actually posted it up on Twitter. They said, oh, we really tried to enhance the visuals of his phone that he accidentally had in the corner of his screen, but we couldn't get it clear enough to figure out who he was talking about on the phone. Sorry about that. They posted it publicly. Do you not understand that when you do that, you show that you're fucking crazy?
Yes, so, and when you go ahead and you tell your dents about an issue and then try to tell the exact same dents that you're not going to tell them about the issue so you could go ahead and formulate drama to get detractors forming at the mouth, it makes you look clinically insane, okay? People, yes, they're going to find out what you're trying to do because you're throwing it at them because you want them to look for it. So they're going to look for it, DSP, okay? And again, it's sad because you're trying to do this unhinged rant at the trolls, but you're literally proving once again you're looking at nothing but detractor content. Right now, you're literally talking about a specific tweet, bro. You literally brought up a specific tweet. You didn't even bring up like a general consensus or like what the people, like multiple people were saying. You literally referenced a specific tweet. You are the clinically insane one. It's fucking sad. It's sad that this is what you have to resort to for 15 years, a 15-year legacy, and this is what it amounts to. You just doing any little thing to cling on to relevancy. Right now, you're trying out for the victimhood Olympics, and it's not working for you. Once again, you're placing 4th place. That's fucking stupid.
Do you not understand that? I mean, if you don't, you literally should immediately go speak to a doctor.
Yes, I would go speak to a doctor. I would go ahead and speak to a doctor about a man who is so isolated from the rest of the world, has to create drama out of daily, basically household errands. Like, we're not feeling owned, DSP. Remember, you already mentioned you brought this shit up before.
You're nuts. This is not your life. This is not your business.
It's not my life. It's not my business, but you're trying to make it so.
If it were, then it would make sense. This has nothing to do with you.
Exactly. So why are you bringing it up? Why are you bringing it up to your dents? Why are you bringing it up to your fans? If that's, yeah, it has nothing to do with us, right? It has nothing to do with them neither, right? Because you said that before. You said it has nothing to do with any of us. Right? 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 So why would you go ahead? Again, I'm just going to keep popping this image up. I'm going to keep popping this image up every little chance that I get. So if that's the thing, it's none of our business. Why would you go ahead and fucking make it our business? Why would you go ahead and make it Ellipsion's business? Why would you make it Fan of Lovecraft's business? Why would you make it Madara's God's business? Why, like, literally.
Why would you try to enhance my fucking phone screen?
Because you were flashing it, dummy.
To figure out who I'm talking to on the phone. And the worst part about it is, I told everyone that today I was going to tell you the story of what's going on.
And this is the reason why we need to stop. We just need to laugh at him. So no, we can still find out. We can still do our digging. We can still do our research. But we need to find one or two good people who are sit there and willing to laugh at him for how stupid he is for manufacturing all this fucking drama. All right, DSP, we've already mentioned this multiple times before. The SOK is fucking dead. All right? Soma just got exposed for his own bullshit. This game isn't being played anymore. Okay? No one's willing to get you like that anymore. Because if that was the case, it would have been done already. Stop it, bro. Stop it.
He got the dick all in his mouth. Look. Shaboing boing. Get the dick out your mouth, dog.
Come on, man.
I promised you were going to find out. So why would you then try to do that?
You see what I'm saying? So that's again. Let's repeat this again. He already told people about it, but he wants to sit there and keep people on a leash and tell them later, and then get mad at them for wanting to know what's going on. You're berating people for wanting to know about something that you're drumming up interest for.
Fucking crazy. You get it? Get help. That's not normal behavior of any human on this planet.
No, it's not normal behavior to sit there and create a false narrative to make it seem like people are after you. That's really sick. It's sick in the head.
That's obsessive behavior.
No, I don't know what you call this, but this isn't normal, bro. It's not.
That is what crazy people do.
This is what crazy people do. Crazy people try to create situations to make it seem like they're going through something.
This is why people get restraining orders.
I think this is why people get put in, rubber padded rooms. I don't know. Help me out.
Because people are nuts.
You're nuts. Your wife inhales nuts.
It's absolutely out of control, the amount of stalking these people are trying to do.
And again, what's the stalking if you literally told people about it? You literally told people about it. Oh, shit. I can't with this guy.
Where's the Michael Jordan gif?
Stop it. Get some help.
Okay, so let's see. What's the gif? What's the gif? What's the gif? What's the gif? Is it this one? Should be this one. Should be this one. I think this one will work. I think this one. I think.
Sensitive niggas.
Yeah, motherfucker. I'll fuck you up.
I completely forgot we had it. Thank you for reminding me. It's been months since I played that. So, if anything, please let this be a wake-up call. If you see someone on the internet who's obsessing about me like that, do me a favor. Hold on. Tell them to get help. No, I mean it now. They need help.
Yes.
These people need to... Don't give them attention.
No, don't give me attention. Please don't give me attention. Please tell me to get help to basically discuss about something that I'm already privy to because Phil himself went out of his way to tell his fans. Okay? Please, I dare one of you motherfuckers to tell me to get help. Because I will flame the shit out of you DSP fans. Okay? You literally rally behind a man who has, and the thing is what's funny about this shit, right? What's funny about this shit is that these DSP dents are complicit in the bullshit. Because again, he told them about it. So now they're sitting there playing along with the Kabuki theater like, oh my God, yeah, nobody has to know. Yeah, we're not going to say anything. So you out there playing. This is why I say, dude, I'm not taking no more DSP fans, bro. This is why I'm not taking no more DSP fans, because they're in on this shit. They are in on this shit. So they're sitting there keeping their mouth shut while DSP says this shit to the fucking LARPers. No, he has a few people in there. A few people in his, like, he has a few people that are, like, cultish. Like, they're in there. But you sit there and you tell these people that, so that way you can go ahead and create this grand show for the LARPers. Like, it's crazy.
Don't watch their garbage content on the internet, which they try to put up as news. Instead, tell them to seek help.
Did Shinko not tell you about this? Did Shinko not tell you about the garbage disposal? Did Shinko not tell you? Shinko told you. Shinko ain't out here trying to get the like views and shit like that. I would have made a video about it. I would have made a video exposing this screenshot a long time ago. I don't give a fuck. But this shit is fucking funny. Funny as shit. A whole entire fucking vortex based on absolutely nothing. Nothing. I'm telling you guys, it's absolutely fuck all nothing. You want to know why I don't post up screenshots and shit like that? Ladies and gentlemen, let me be the first to tell you. Everything that Phil tells these people in this Discord server that he tries to, this Discord, whatever the fuck, that he tries to hide from people is literally the same shit he tells the people on stream every single day. That's fucking nuts, bro. So he sits there. And I mean, not like this, like with the garbage disposal. I'm talking about like the same shit he talks about on the pre-stream. Prior to that, he has told the people in Discord. So again, the fans are weirdos because number one, they're perpetuating this shit. Number two, they literally sit there for a second helping of the same bullshit they just told him. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. It makes no fucking sense that you do this, bro. And again, you unironic DSP fans, you Madaras, you Kingokins, you Kingalions. Again, you guys, this is why the harassment happens. I don't necessarily condone it. I don't, but I understand why it happens. Because you guys are sitting there perpetuating this dumbass vortex. Yes, Seal, it's called group psychosis. So now, okay, let's get it out the way. Let's get it out the way right now. There is no us versus them mentality. None of that. There's no, there's no us versus them mentality. It's literally just us laughing at Phil. Phil is going ahead and taking these fucking mentally addled people and just creating like this fucking weird cultish mentality. And it's sad. And he's sitting there like, again, he's doing this rant. He's doing this rant for the like, who is he? He's doing this rant for us. But the thing is, we don't care. Because again, you're not doing it for the dents because the dents already know about this. They're already in the know about this. So who are you talking to when you say all this shit? Who are you talking to when you're saying, oh, I'm not going to, expose everything? You're talking to us. But the funny thing is, we already know. And since we already know, it's already been discussed, the fire has been quelled already. You're sitting here fucking foaming at the mouth, trying to act like you're fighting against something. When it's a big nothing burger.
Stop with the nonsense. You need help. You shouldn't be obsessing over some random person on the internet who
I didn't. If I did, I would, dude, trust me, if I really obsessed over you, I'd have way more information than I currently have.
Out gameplay videos, you should seek help. There's absolutely no circumstance where someone should be trying to figure out who is on my phone.
Nobody. There should be no circumstance where you go ahead and let people see what's going on in your phone if you desperately wanted it to keep it private, when you were telling people that you wanted to keep it private. So what was the point of going ahead and flashing your phone in the first fucking place if you wanted to keep it private? I mean, let me beat this dead horse over and over and over and over again, because I feel like I'm gonna have to beat it over and over and over again. Why the fuck would you tell your fans beforehand if you don't want anybody knowing what's going on?
It's not your business.
So then why did you tell people?
It's none of your fucking business.
So why did you tell people?
You shouldn't be doing that.
So again, look what you're doing. This is what you're doing is causing it. And again, you told people already.
You are messed up and you need help. Okay? So, I mean it now. These people need to be called out. These people need to be brought attention to, that these are destructive people on the internet that need to be stopped.
Talk to me. Whoever wants to talk to me, holla at me. We can have a nice little conversation about it. Anybody. Let's go. Come on. Which one of you dents want to do it? Come holla at Shinko. I'd love to have a little conversation about it. Because we could talk about all this shit. If you guys could go ahead and explain to me what's the point of doing all this if he went out of his way to tell you guys in the first place. I dare you. I double dog dare y'all motherfuckers. Come at me. Because I want to know, what is this? You defending his honor because he's being harassed over manufactured drama that he already told you about, but made you bitch ass motherfuckers keep your mouth shut so you can keep up the kabuki theater so he can have a reason to have this goddamn rant. Let's fucking go.
It's to the point where now I know at any moment, anything I do, they're trying to hurt me.
Again, the only reason I even know about this shit, because once again, you already told people.
So it's time to end it. It's time to actually call it what it is, madness. This is not conscious, intelligent thought. This is obsession. This is to the point of pain and suffering for everyone around them.
No, dude, I don't understand what you mean pain and suffering. You woke up and chose idiocy. There's nothing. We get one piece of information. Nothing happened. That's it. I sat back and I laughed, and I'm watching you build up this drama for no reason. And this is like nothing. Absolutely nothing. You remind me of the fucking user that I used to deal with, right? I used to deal with this user, right? Oh, just like you. Just like to create little fucking problems. Like it seemed like all the technologies, it's technology's fault and this, that, and the third. And I remember one day, man, I'm watching this person. The person had a desktop, right? And I'm watching this person literally wiggle the power cable. Wiggle the power adapter from the back of the, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm sorry. The power, you know, like the back of the desktop. Sorry. I'm blanking right now. And I remember they sat there and they wiggled it just so it wouldn't connect to the computer. Right? And they're sitting there, and I'm watching them press the button. I'm watching them knock on the case. I'm watching them press the power button in and out. I'm watching them flick the surge protector on and off. And they're sitting there just calling the help desk, bitching and moaning and acting like, you know, everything's wrong. So you know what? When the ticket comes in, I'll go ahead and I say, yo, let me get that ticket. I go up to that lady. And I go ahead and watch the person. It's a woman. I might as well I let her go. She goes ahead, bitching and moaning, complaining that's not turning on, did everything. And I went ahead and I just plugged it in the back, right? I just plugged the power adapter back into the desktop. And then I turned it on. And I literally looked at her in her face and I said, I saw what you did. And I walked out. And I'm just sitting there laughing because now this woman is sitting there called out, got caught for no fucking reason. For nothing. Absolutely nothing. It was sad. And now we're watching Phil do the same shit. Sitting here creating an issue that doesn't need to be created.
Friends or family members, they need to intervene. This needs to happen. This is a serious discussion now. This is not, oh, I'm joking around because I'm trying to stick it to my haters. No, there's people who don't like me.
Again, let's repeat that again. So let's let's reiterate what we're laughing at here. We're laughing at the fact that in July 6th, Phil went out of his way, right, to let his fans know that his garbage disposal was busted. All right, later on, the following days after, up to today, has made it his mission to let people know that this thing has happened, but he doesn't want to let people know this thing has happened until the thing has happened. Then afterwards, when the thing was happening, he decided to go ahead and put up a front where he made it seem like he was showing his, like he was taking a phone call, so that way people can go ahead and naturally take a screenshot of it so he can go ahead and rant about it the next day. That's what we're talking about here, Phil.
They'll laugh at my mistakes. And
no, that's what we're doing here. We're watching a man who is fucking nuts.
they'll watch me play Street Fighter 6. They'll laugh at my rage and how I go crazy. There's a difference between that and can we analyze what's on Phil's phone so we can contact the party on the other end and try to harass them?
Nobody try to contact no parties, man. Again, Phil, nobody's doing, like, again, we already knew what it was.
Oh, that's insanity. That has to end. We have to draw the line as people with moral compasses inside of us and conscious thought and more intelligence. There's a difference.
And again, I want you to keep in mind, he's saying all this while he's the one that generated the problem, and he's the one that generated the interest by going out of his way to bring up this thing that he didn't want to talk about, which he did not have to talk about.
Making fun of someone for their shortcomings on the internet or actually trying to harass and ruin their lives. That has to end. All right? So I'm calling it publicly now. People need to step up and speak up against it. You're the ones, I don't even know about it. People come to me and say, Phil, are you aware these nut jobs are doing this?
The people that come to him specifically is fucking Madara's God. Madara's God is the one that fucking gives him the fucking bullshit. He doesn't respond to it. And that's another thing. Why are you, like, the Discord thing? Like, it's the same thing with the Discord thing. Like, why do you go ahead and hide the fact that you have this Discord? Yes, people are going to try to harass you because, again, you're a scumbag. They want to see that what's going on. Me, personally, I've seen what you've done in that Discord. You say the same thing on that Discord that you do on stream. So why the fuck do you sit there and deny the fact that you have a Discord? Which is fucking funny. Why would you go ahead and deny that you have a Discord when 7 months prior, you admitted that you had a Discord and that you use it for businesses and that you had it the whole time? I even made a video about it. This is why people fuck with you, Phil, because you create that environment of deceit.
No, I'm not, because I don't pay attention to it, but now it's time to call it out.
I mean, if y'all motherfuckers want to, I mean, if you want to do it, Phil, all you're going to do, you have dents. You have dents versus very capable people who can basically get results if they want to. That's not going to work, DSP. This is how we found out that Timbo's a fucking idiot. A married idiot, a literal Peter Griffin with a Lois on his 4th bankruptcy. This is how we know that fucking Planet Jeff has a dead wife. This is how we know fucking Jax Raxer, okay, gets to work by fucking scooter or some shit. You're the one that creates this environment and this vortex, and this is why this is the main reason why I do not like you. This is the main reason why I say that you're a scumbag. You go ahead and you create these fucking problems. You create these problems, and then you force everyone around you to deal with them. So let's put it in the case of, again, the garbage disposal. Your garbage disposal is busted. Let's say you're telling the truth. Your garbage disposal is busted. Instead of you just fucking handling it like a normal human being, you let your audience know about it. You let select people in your audience know about it, and then you go ahead and then drum up interest about it by keeping it vague for several days. Then afterwards, try to create an environment where detractors would naturally try to, research, so that way you can have a reason to bitch. That's weird, my guy.
Allowing to do that. Why are people allowed to just do this stalking on the internet? Again, if this were real life, you get a restraining order, but because it's the internet, it's all okay, right? No, it's not. It's enough is enough. Stop the madness, okay?
It's sad, bro.
Let us now continue on logically, because the thing is, again, I never would share with you stuff about my private life unless it's necessary. In this case, my weekend got thrown into disarray because of this. I don't really have to share with you what's going on, but I can. It's not a big deal. It's something that's already been ongoing in my life over the years. It's affected things. It's a really stupid story. It's mundane. It's not very interesting.
Okay, so then why would you bring up this is the part that makes you look unhinged. You're saying all this, but you're the one that created all this drama in the first place.
I would say the actual backstory is more interesting than the current story of what
Oh, let's get into the backstory, because that's even more. That's better. That's better, because I get to make fun of you even more. Because if you're lying, this is a very sad lie. If you're not lying, you're a disgusting piece of shit.
happened this week. All right? So here, I'm going to tell you the backstory
Please
first.
do. Yes, yes.
Then I'll get to what happened this weekend and why I had to change my schedule. All right?
Mm-hmm.
So the backstory is more interesting. I'll tell you the more interesting story first. Here it goes. Ready?
There we go.
9 years ago, I moved here to Washington State, to this home.
On his own accord.
And a lot of things were set up properly and a lot of things were not. When I moved into
But you still bought the property.
the house, some things had not had maintenance in over a decade, which is ridiculous.
But you still bought the property.
How do you maintain a house without doing maintenance on the appliances and on the furnace and shit
How do you purchase a property when nothing's maintained?
like that? You know, you guys know, if you watch those early moving vlogs, you'll see the house was in disarray. It was a mess. There was shit all over the place that shouldn't have
And yet you bought the property.
been there. I had a leaky roof. It was a big mess, right? Well,
I mean, I'm not letting this go. He still bought the property.
one of the things that was in the house when I moved in was obviously all the plumbing and stuff. And sadly, over the years, I have had a lot of issues with plumbing and things in the house that have crept up. The shower has had issues. I have a shower I don't even use. I can't use it. It's all messed up, and it's going to take tons of money to rent.
I love that shower because that shower turned me in. That shower was the thing that turned me into an official detractor. It was plumbing, indoor plumbing, that turned me into a fucking official detractor.
Renovate that bathroom to get it to work again because it was all leaking and rusted up, and it's not worth discussing because that's actually not the issue today. I'm just saying this house has had many problems since I moved in, but it's the same as any house. Houses need maintenance. If you don't maintain them, they have problems. The previous owners did not do good maintenance on.
But you purchased it. Like my parents have a house, and they basically rent the house, and the reason they rented the house for so little money was because, again, that was discussed when they started the lease. So when my dad, he's a contractor, so he started fixing the shit. Once he started fixing the shit, everything was good. But since he was the one that had to fix it, he was able to keep the rent relatively low. All right? But you, as a person who is not a handyman, who doesn't know any handymen because you just moved to the area, you shouldn't have been buying a house that needed work. That's it. But my thing is, Mr. Lion, the thing is, here's the what's the word I'm looking for? Here's the reoccurring point that I want to make. He still bought the property. He still bought the property. He can sit there and complain about all the shit he wants. He can complain about all the shit he wants. Hate Army, we just, bro, this dude, bro, I can't. He can complain all he wants. But the thing is, he went out of his way and still purchased this property when he didn't have to. So again, this makes him look like a dumbass. This is all unhinged.
House, leading to tons of problems that I've encountered in the last decade.
Exactly,
Okay?
visible dimwit.
So one of the problems that I had was with this stupid sink that I have, and allow me to explain why this is so important, okay? I live in the state of Washington. The state of Washington is considered a green state. What that means is that everything we do is monitored for environmental reasons, okay? We have very strict limits on things that we are allowed to do. We have to recycle. We have to do, what do they call it? I can't even remember what it's called. It's a special garbage can that we have that we're supposed to put biodegradable materials in, like food waste, yard waste, and stuff. And we have to put it at the end of our street every week to come get picked up.
Okay.
It's weird because when I lived in Connecticut, none of this shit was important or existed. But here it's like just mandatory. Everyone's been doing it forever.
Again, you moved here and you decided to purchase a property here. That's on you, dumbass.
Okay? So when I moved here, it's called compost. That's what people are saying. I forgot what it's called. It's called composting. That's correct. When I moved here, I was told there's very strict guidelines. Get this. You get 1 can of trash that you can throw out every 2 weeks. 1 can of trash per household every 2 weeks.
Again, you decided to move here. So again, Phil, we get to see how stupid you are because again, you're saying all this stuff like we're supposed to agree with you, but you decided to move here. I can't stress it enough.
So if you have pets, if you have kids, if you have anything that generates any kind of trash, you're pretty fucked. All right? If you have more trash than that, you have to go to the dump and pay to throw it out yourself and drive it there yourself. That's it. Now, they say, well, you're not supposed to throw out any recyclables. You wash them, you separate them, you put them into another bin, and those get picked up separately.
Okay.
Okay. How many of those do you get? 1 bin every 2 weeks.
DSP, I really don't understand. So basically, it's I don't understand how you generate so much waste. Like again, so like I have a family of 4, right? Including myself, we're a family of 4. We have to recycle. We have to recycle. We have to throw out our garbage. We have garbage day, I think twice. No, we have garbage day twice a week, and we have recyclables once a week. Okay. 1 bin would be more than enough if we had to do 2 weeks. I don't understand how are you generating so much goddamn trash. So again, you're exposing. Again, you talk about how you want to keep things private, but you're literally letting us know how disgusting you live your life.
Okay? So with all these strict regulations being a green state, something that's actually absolutely essential for living here is to have a food waste or garbage disposal in your sink. You need it because every time that you wash plates, every time that you make a meal, you can't throw food out. It's not even allowed. You're supposed to either compost it or grind it up and wash it down the drain. All right? That's what you're supposed to do here in Washington State. It's like known by everyone here. Everyone here has one, okay? I never had one back in Connecticut. I never had a use for it. So when I moved out here, it was my first time using it. And, you know, you do wrong things, you clog the goddamn thing up. But about 3 years ago, all right, in 2020, this was when COVID was starting, all of a sudden one day, my garbage disposal, food disposal, starts to smoke. There's just smoke coming out of it. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? So I look, it's not working, and I'm like, dude, if it smokes, there's no way I'm going to try to use this thing. I got to call a plumber. What else am I going to do? Right? So I called a plumber, you know, and the thing is, I never had a plumber come out here before, so I didn't know what I was doing, and I just picked any old one off the internet. So I call a plumber, and the guy shows up, and when the guy shows up, immediately I notice something. He's just like a normal guy. He's not wearing any kind of like an outfit or anything that says, oh, I work for a plumbing company. He's just a guy. Yeah, I'm here for the company or whatever. All right. So he comes in and he looks at this disposal unit, and he goes, yeah, basically, it's fried. I was like, well, why did it fry? I didn't do anything. He's like, nah, it just happens. He's like, it just happens with these things. He's like, and you don't have like a high-end unit. You have what's considered a mid to lower range unit. So the previous homeowners put in a piece of crap garbage disposal in this house, basically. And he goes, well, these things are expensive, so I'm going to give you a quote, and here's your quote, and all I'm going to do, I can replace it with exactly the same unit.
God, if my father would have ever met you, DSP, I think he probably would have been able to put me through college. He probably put my sisters through college. I don't know, like, you're just such a fucking mark.
But this one should last a while. You'll get a year warranty with us as the company, but then you'll also get like a 5-year warranty with the manufacturer. All right? So he quotes me. It's very expensive. All right? I'm not happy with the price, but I need it. Like, this is something essential. If I don't have this, I'm going to be stuck with fucking tons of food waste that I need to shove into a composter every week, or I'm going to have to go to the dump myself constantly. I need this thing. Everyone here needs one. So, all right, I'll just go with it. All right? Now, immediately, I should have seen some red flags, but again, this is the middle of COVID and everything's going on. I'm not doing research. Everyone's all stressed out to wit's end, right?
Fuck my dick. What do you mean? Like, dude, I do research on everything. What the fuck? I'm stressed out because I'm stressed out about a fucking disease. I still gotta worry about other shit. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, that's why it's a good thing. And the thing is, JG Winnell, again, from prior stories, you can tell that he fucking abused the shit out of it and fucking broke it. He broke it.
Immediately, one of the things that I should have noted, he says, well, here's the thing. I'm just going to give you a new unit of the same one you had, but everything should still work. Like the ring and the thing to install it in your sink, it still works. I'll leave that. The piping, well, it's the same piping. I don't have to change the piping at all because it's the same thing. So I'll just leave everything there. I'll just replace the unit. Okay?
Wait.
That was stupid. So I don't have to change the piping at all because it's
No.
thing should still work. Like the ring and the thing to install it in your sink, it still works. I'll leave that. The piping, well,
No, that's because, I mean, I'd never really used a garbage disposal, but if it's something that goes into your sink, doesn't it come with its own ring? Like, why would he use an old ring and the gasket's probably worn? Like, that doesn't make any sense.
same piping. I don't have to change the piping at all because it's the same thing. So I'll just leave everything there. I'll just replace the unit.
Also, see, I never really dealt with garbage disposal, so, like, wouldn't you have to replace the piping also? Not like all of the piping, but connecting from the garbage disposal down. Like, wouldn't you have to, like, replace that also? I don't know. It sounds like he got scammed.
Okay? That was stupid. I should have demanded that he give me full service.
Okay. I've never really dealt with garbage disposal, so I wouldn't know.
But I didn't. Because, come to find out,
Yeah, but I know the gaskets you would have to replace. You're not gonna go ahead and you're not gonna use a new fucking unit with an old gasket.
charged me full price as if I was actually having everything completely replaced. He didn't do any of that work. All he did was pull the broken unit off, put the new unit on, and charge me as if he had done all that labor, which he didn't do.
So why didn't you say anything, you dumbass?
He was gone in 20 minutes when he should have been here like an hour and a half doing the work. That's on me.
Yes, it is on you, just like it's on you to fucking stop telling people that you were getting this work done and creating drama as if people were trying to stalk your ass.
100%. I should have asked for the service I was paying for. I didn't get it because
You don't know what you're supposed to get. You don't know how to. You can't put a tangible, like, there's no tangible measurement that you can put towards that type of work. But you did get scammed, though. Subject 117M, what's up, baby?
was ignorant. That's on me. All right. So literally, it was a swap of a unit. He just swapped out the unit. Done. Okay. So we got a new garbage disposal / food waste disposal. All right. This was early 2020 when this happened. Okay. Within 1 week of the new disposal being replaced, it's leaking all over the place. Every time I turn it on, it's spraying food and water all over into the bottom of my sink, into the cabinet underneath. And I'm like, what
It really
the
doesn't, boss
fuck?
buddy.
Obviously, something's wrong here. So I call the company. I say, listen, you just had this guy come out here. I need you to come back here and figure this out. I just paid a lot of money. All right, he'll be out. So he came out within a couple of days. Once again, couldn't use my thing for days. He comes out. Same guy shows up. What's the problem? I said, I'll show you. I turn on the water. I turn it on. Fucking Niagara Falls underneath my sink. He goes, well, there's a problem with these units. If they leak like that, it's basically junk. We can't repair it. We just got to replace it. So I'm going to get you another one. All right. So he did. So he went. He got another of the same unit. All right. Installed it. This time tested it thoroughly.
So wait, did he replace the gaskets also? Like, did he use the proper gaskets?
Seemed to leak. Everything seems fine. Okay. Everything seems to be going good. And like, all right. So he leaves. Now, first time in my life that I've used a food disposal or a garbage disposal. First time I've ever had a new one installed. So I don't know how they're supposed to behave when they're new. I don't know what they're supposed to look like when they're new. I don't know anything, right? I'm an ignorant guy. But, I paid a lot of money for this thing. So after having the first warranty replacement, I want to be sure this thing is working. So fast forward to like 3 weeks later. All right? And I'm looking at my food disposal, and this thing is completely rusted. The entire unit, you can see looking down into it, into the hole in the sink, it's completely rusted. It's covered in rust, right? And I'm like, is it really supposed to rust up like this within 3 weeks? I don't know. So I make a phone call to the company again, and I say, listen, now we already had a warranty replacement once. Obviously, the last thing I want is to have another warranty replacement. But I just want to know should this be doing this? Is this a normal behavior for a food disposal to be rusted up like this after only 3 weeks? Or is this abnormal, and are all these units faulty? Should I be getting a different unit? Maybe this unit is a piece of junk and they're making them like junk now because one already broke. Maybe this one's faulty too. I just want answers. So they said, all right, here's what we're going to do. Under warranty, we're going to send out another plumber to take a look at your unit and confirm that it's working right and everything. Okay, sounds good to me. This all was 2020. This was over 3 years ago all this happened, just for clarification purposes for you guys, okay? So over 3 years ago, this is all going on. All right? So another plumber shows up, different guy. And I just happened to say to him, I said, you know, you're not wearing the outfit from this company. I'm curious, you know, why is that? He says, oh, because I don't really work for the company. I was like, what? He goes, yeah, that company doesn't really exist. All they are is a broker. What they do is they contact independent plumbers to do jobs, odd jobs like this. So they don't actually have any full-time employees. I happen to get the call. It's kind of like, you know what it's like? Like one of these food delivery services, like Uber Eats or DoorDash.
Oh, so you used Angie. They used I don't think he used it. So I think he used Angie. I think he called Angie. Angie's List or some shit. He got Angie's List. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. He had me until he said Uber and DoorDash, man. And once he said Uber and DoorDash, he said Angie's List. Get out of here. He didn't use no fucking company for get the fuck out. Oh my God, this guy's such a goober.
That's what the company was.
And to think I almost skipped this shit.
They were a job broker, where all they would do is they would divvy out jobs to local plumbers, so you have no idea who you're getting. You don't know the quality of the plumber you're getting. You could get someone who's incredibly high.
So you couldn't go ahead and do the work and look for your contractor yourself. You couldn't contact your HOA and see if they had somebody that they can get to come over. You fucking went to Angie's List. You went to TaskRabbit. Yo.
Quality and cares, and someone who's a scumbag who wants to rip you off. You have no clue who you're getting when you contact this company. Okay? So, I'm like, all right, that makes sense, I guess. So can you take a look at this garbage disposal? And he says, he looks at his notes, because, you know, he came to my house, he looks at his notes, he goes, wait a minute. He says, I'm here because your garbage disposal has some rust in it. I go, yes. He goes, that's normal. I said, oh? He goes, yeah, that's normal. He goes, these things rust up right away. It takes about a month. And after they're rusted, they're fine. They work fine for years and years and years. It's not a concern. They're not made of like you know, rust-proof metal. They're meant to do that. It's not a big deal. You don't have to worry about it. And I was like, so why are you here? And he goes, honestly, I have no clue why they sent me. This is something that easily anyone who knows anything about the product they're selling could have told you over the phone. I don't know why they sent me out here.
Because they didn't know that, because you probably called and told them that it's fucking, you literally just said it was rusted and it was spraying everywhere. Am I bugging? Didn't he just not, like, literally say that earlier? It was rusted and it was spraying everywhere. He did say that, right? Like, I'm not bugging. He said that it was rusted, so that's why he called. He called because it was Niagara Falls. Yeah, thank you, boss lady. I love when you keep me in check. It's Niagara Falls. That's what you said it. You fucking said it. This is, and we're the deranged ones though. We're the ones that's sick.
And I said, all right, well, can you just look at it just to be safe? All right. So he looks at it, he tests it. He goes, yup, no, it's fine. He goes, this is perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with this unit at all. This should last you years and years. You're good. Okay.
What about the
Have
leaking?
a nice day. Thanks for stopping by. My concerns are now assuaded. No big deal. 10 minutes later. The hell? I open the door. It's the plumber. The guy, I'm not kidding you. This is him standing at my door. He's going just like this. And I say, what's wrong? Why are you back? He goes, I really don't want to do this, but the company who contracted me to come out here is telling me they're having me demand that you pay them $75 for this visit.
That's bullshit. That's bullshit. They would never collect. If they go ahead, if it was the guy getting the money, yeah, he definitely used Angie's List. He definitely used Angie's List. There's no fucking way. No fucking way a subcontractor would go ahead and try to collect on behalf of get the fuck out of here. That would never happen. That would never happen. Never happen. Never. We would never. Get the fuck out of here.
And I said, what? He goes, yeah. So basically, they're demanding that you pay $75.
To who?
I came out here because I came out here for a warranty reason. And since there's nothing wrong with the unit, now you have to pay for the visit. I said, are they out of their fucking minds? I didn't ask you to come out here. I had a simple question. I called them.
So, but you let them come. So, again, DSP, this is why your lies don't make any fucking sense. So, basically, you allowed these people to dispatch a subcontractor to your house when you didn't want that. Let's play the game. Let's play the game. So, let's say if that's what you actually did, you allowed these people to dispatch a subcontractor to your fucking house. You see, DSP, this is why, again, I have these two categories that you always fall under. Sometimes you hit both at the same time. This is one of those days. It's either A, you're outright lying, B, you're a dumbass. So let's say if this was true, you called for a simple question, and you allowed these people to dispatch a subcontractor to your house. Okay.
Ask about the unit, they opted to send you out here under warranty. I had to take time out of my day for you to come out here.
Again, that's on you. So if you didn't really plan on this person to come out, like,
I would have rather you didn't come out here. I would have just liked to talk to you over the phone. All right? So I said to him, under no circumstances is I paying this company any more money. It sounds to me like they're pretty underhanded the way they work.
Yeah, you gotta pay them to come out there. That's what I'm saying, Phil. You make no sense. Okay, contract as a person who worked with contractors. Okay, if you don't want the work done, the work isn't gonna get done. You let the person in. Once you let the person in and let them do the work, they've already exhausted their energy, resources, whatever the fuck, to do whatever they meant to do. You owe them that money because you allowed them to work. And again, this person was dispatched, and you have not refused any service.
Done with this company. And he goes, I completely understand. Have a nice day. And he walked away. All right? And that was it. 2 weeks later, I get a voicemail from this company. Sir, we just want to let you know that as of today, your warranty with us is now void because you refused to pay for service. So you no longer have a warranty with our company. Don't contact us again for work. Have a nice day.
Done.
That's the voicemail they left me. Yeah. Now keep in mind, I'm not disclosing to you how much I paid this company. I paid them a lot of money.
Okay, here we go. This, here, this, check. I really gotta do this shit again and again and again. Okay. My people fuck with, 'cause I gotta go get those receipts. You know I do receipts. I gotta bring heat and receipts. I don't know what I wanna do. Just now I gotta look up these screenshots. Let's see here. Let's go. Come on, save it. Time, save. Oh, where has my little receipt gone? Oh, where has it? Let's go back. Vidalia. I always called my Celebi Vidalia because like the onion.
Yeah.
Hold on, let's see here. Let's see. Go here, right? We're gonna go. Hold on, let me do this. Transform. All right, we're gonna go here. Give me 1 minute, guys. All right, I have this big screenshot. This guy's a fucking dumbass. Such a fucking dumbass. Look at him laughing. Small. Look how smug he's gonna be right now. Yeah, he's super smug, right? Super smug. Let me just put it right here since he wants to be smug as shit.
Now keep in mind, I'm not disclosing to you how much I paid this company. I paid them a lot of money.
Okay, so if you're not, why would you go out your way and let us know that you're not gonna disclose how much you paid this company? But again, once again, tell your dents how much it cost. So May 2020. Just looked it up. It was May 2020, $595 and then tax, so over $650. So that means likely $750 since it's 3 years later. Warranty only lasts for 1 year anyway. Why? Why? So why would you go ahead, again, create that drama, but then you're going to tell these people anyway? You told these people anyway. Again, Phil, this isn't for us. This is supposed to be for your audience. Fucking lying ass, man.
For this, okay? What kind of a company is this? It's a scam company. They don't have any full-time employees. They broker out jobs to people they don't even know if the work is good.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I've said this before. He has a Discord. He uses it. Even prior to me having these screenshots, he admitted that he had Discord. I made a video about it. When he sat there and looked at the camera smug, it was like, yeah, I use a Discord for business. And then 7 months later, during the Zelda pre-stream, he sits there and acts like he doesn't have one. And I know he's trying to use, like, word salad to say, like, he doesn't have an actual server and shit. But no, he has a Discord, which he communicates with his dents. And the sad thing, he communicates the same shit to his dents that he does on stream.
And then they try to pull shit like this to make extra money. Because a regular person probably wouldn't have disputed it. They would have said, all right, whatever, I don't want any trouble. Here, take $75, leave me alone. Me, I'm not going to pay that. Like,
What's up,
fuck
baby?
off. I'm not paying that. I'm not crazy. I'm not stupid. Right?
It gets sent to me, visible dimwit.
Yeah. They completely tried to scam me out of money for no reason.
Exactly,
They
Nishu
easily could have
Kitsune.
just said on the phone, yeah, they
No,
messed up, it's
legit,
fine. Have a
guys.
nice day.
Legitimate now. I can go ahead and if you guys want me to pull up the screenshots, I can show it to you. This screenshot, this is why I told you guys I have not been streaming often. The reason why I haven't been streaming often is because legitimately he's lost it. He has nothing. The same shit that he talks about, the same mundane shit he talks about on stream, he talks about it in the Discord. There's literally nothing there. Nothing. Like, there's nothing. There's nothing there. There's nothing there. There's nothing there to see. That's why I haven't, like, you guys know. If there's some shit to show, I will show you guys. But legitimately, there's nothing there. He literally just talks to the same people about the same thing. And then he goes ahead and says the same thing on stream. And what's even sick is that the same people that he spoke to come into the same stream and listen to them say the same thing. Like legit. When it was that, and that's how it was given to me. Like it was these screenshots are given to me under the guise of like, bro, like it's boring. Like look at this guy. Look what he's doing. Look what he said. And then again, I tune in. It's the same fucking shit.
They sent someone out to make money for no reason. Okay, it's pretty ridiculous, right? So, officially, as of 3 years ago, I had never dealt with this company ever again. All right, so you know, have I had other issues, or have I had other? I shouldn't say issues. Have I had other interactions with plumbers? I have since then. They've been fairly pleasant. Other companies. So now, fast forward to today. All right, to the modern day, and for 3 years, have I had issues with my food waste disposal unit? Well, nothing major. It's worked, and every once in a while, what happens is if we put too much of something down there, we put too many, like for example, sometimes we'll get herbs, we'll get like cilantro, or we'll get like parsley, and if we have some extra and we try to throw it in there, sometimes it clogs it up. And what happens is you have to basically clear it up by doing various different things. You could try plunging, you could try putting in baking soda, and it'll clean it up after a bit. It's happened a few times. It's not a huge deal. When it happens, it's annoying. I've told some stories of big eruptions of things in the sink and stuff like that. But in general, it's not that big of a deal. You can figure out how to clean it up with a little bit of research, okay? So the other day, it's my day off. It's Thursday, and I happen to be cleaning out the fridge from the week before, because I'm gonna go, you know, grocery shopping to make room for the new groceries for the week and all the
Why do you have to clean out the fridge?
ingredients and things we need for this week's dinners, because we home cook every day. And I'm throwing some veggies down into the thing, and all of a sudden it clogs up. And I'm like, oh, again, here we go, this fucking thing. I wish it was foolproof. I wish it worked all the time. It doesn't. So, you know, maybe it's because I didn't get the good one. Maybe it's because I kept replacing it with the same.
Maybe it's because you're too fucking lazy to actually throw this shit in the compost bin. Okay? That's what I'm saying. Why does he have to clean the fridge?
Old model that's kind of a lower end model. Maybe that's what it is, right? So anyway, here I go. I'm fucking I'm pumping the thing. I'm trying
Yeah, your wife does that every time you go out the house.
to get it clean. So eventually it does seem like it got cleaned, right? I go to turn it on, and it goes, like it sounds like there's giant pieces of metal grinding and slamming against each other. I'm like, oh shit. I turn it off, and I open the cabinets. It has sprayed veggie water everywhere inside the cabinet, covering everything under there in a green mist. Just mulch coming out of the fucking thing. And I'm like, oh.
All that shit you could have just thrown in the composting bin.
Oh, no. It's like, dude, I just replaced this 3 years ago. These things are supposed to last a while.
They're supposed to last a while if you use them properly. Just like computers, just like cars, just like bikes, just like anything mechanical, you know, and mechanical, electronic. If you use it properly and you take care of it, it's supposed to last you a while. DSP.
Supposed to last 1, 2, 3 years. These things are expensive. This should have lasted me a long time. Okay? So, basically, by the way, a non-moderator, please stop talking. You're completely wrong. I'm just going to tell you right now, you're 1,000,000% wrong.
Okay. So you're supposed to compost that stuff, not dump it in the disposal, though. It shouldn't be clogging. You're overloading it. Is if it's clogging and or putting the wrong things in there. I mean, I've never used a garbage disposal. I don't know what you can and can't put in there. So all I know is that I know you're not supposed to put everything down there.
I don't want to stand here correcting you. You're wrong.
But correct, like where it's supposed to go then. It's supposed to go, all the stuff is supposed to go down the garbage disposal, even though you literally just said by law, like it would have to go into a compost bin, that you can't, you know, it either goes in a garbage disposal or a compost bin, so you should be putting it in a compost bin. You literally just said it.
Everything you're saying is wrong. I'm just not even going to waste time. You're wrong. Okay, continuing on. So, I'm like, dude, this is absolutely ridiculous. What am I going to do? Well, I can't call the old company, right? They're not going to deal with me anymore, which I don't want to deal with them anyway. They tried to scam me 3 years ago. Now, I have a manufacturer's warranty.
I mean, that's what I'm saying.
And it's for 5 years. The problem is, this is the third unit of this that I've had. It's a piece of shit at this point. I know this. I know this unit is a piece of shit. Okay? It's junk. There's no reason for me to have this unit again. I would be in a...
I'm sorry, can you explain why the unit is a piece of junk? The blades are not good, the RPM, not fast enough RPMs, it doesn't, break down the food. Like, what is it that makes it a piece of junk compared to something that isn't a piece of junk? As if you would know what a real, actual, durable garbage disposal is supposed to look and work like. Can you explain that to me?
Moron to replace this with another unit. There's just no point, okay? So, I said, you know what? What I'm going to do is I'm going to contact a new plumber. I'm going to explain the situation, and let's see what happens, all right? So I called a completely different plumber, and they said, we'll be out this weekend as soon as possible, and this is what was going on this weekend. I needed them here as soon as possible because if I can't get rid of food waste, all I'm doing is accumulating more and more garbage that either I have to manually compost or I have to go to the dump to get rid of myself. There's time frames how and when you can compost and all this shit. I don't have compost bags right now around the house to do this because usually I would use my garbage disposal to do this. So I'm like, well, it is what it is. I gotta get this replaced as soon as possible. It's something essential to life out here because we're a green state. I need it. So the earliest they could have come was Saturday, and they had different time. I come as soon as possible, right? So that honestly, that's what was going on yesterday. It's no big, crazy conspiracy. It's something so mundane. Yes, I'm sure really the moronic, obsessed idiots would want to call the plumber, right? Because they're so fucking stupid if they...
No, I don't have to call the plumber because I already know what the fuck it's worth, and it's not worth looking into. Okay, you already had lied. I'm laughing at what you're doing right now, DSP. I don't have to do any of that. I'm laughing at the fact that you literally create this whole rigmarole of drama, even though you have already basically exposed yourself to your fans already.
The number on the screen, they would have called the fucking plumber because they're fucking morons.
Again.
Okay? Anyway.
Again, this is all manufactured. He's really bringing up this level of emotion for manufactured drama.
So, here's what happened yesterday. All right? They came out here. They show up. There's two plumbers, and they're both in full head-to-toe garb, branded with the company they work for. Immediately, this is a good sign, right? Immediately, this is a good sign. Like, they actually work for the company. They're responsible. You know what I'm saying? So, they come, I explain the situation. They say, all right, let's test it. They turn it on. They turn on the water. Fucking Niagara Falls. It's just, psh, and they go.
They wouldn't do that because they wouldn't just create a new mess for them unless you didn't tell them that that's what fucking happened.
They go, once again,
they wouldn't sit there and turn the shit on and create more of a mess. Like, they would sit like, okay, what's it doing? And then they would look like...
Things, when they break like this, they're not really fixable. You need a new one. And I'm like, yeah. I was like, dude, I just fucking bought one 3 years ago, and it was so expensive. And he said, well, again, here's your options. We could easily replace this with the same model. I said, no. No, absolutely not. Not in any fucking circumstance am I going to be replacing this with the same model. I'd be a nut job. I've been through this 3 times. I don't want this fucking model in my house. I want to take this thing and punt it into space. It's a piece of shit. All right? So I said, we can get you the better model. It's more expensive, but it's the better model. I said, we're going to do that for sure. Give me a higher end model that's...
Like I said, again, nobody would sit there and be like, oh, this is the better model. This is it's better because it's higher end. It wouldn't work like that. They would say, we would offer you this model because what do you do with it? You shouldn't be doing that. But if you're really going to do some heavy duty, garbage disposing, whatever, I prefer, we recommend using this model. It has RPMs, the blades break it down. It has this grinder at the, some shit like that. They wouldn't just tell you it's a higher end model. They would explain to you in detail why it's a better model because they're trying to sell it to you.
For better capacity, that's going to last better and everything. They bring the thing in. This thing is, I'm not kidding you, more than twice the size of my old food disposal. It's like a beast, a big chunky ass thing. Like, damn. So that thing's going to really, it probably has extra, and I read the box on it and everything, and even said, this one has like double the blade capacity and everything inside. It's meant to completely demolish food. It's meant to be the high grade home unit. There's other better ones that are meant for businesses, but this is like the high end home unit. All right. So they get to work. Now, what do I notice the difference between this time around?
He's going to lose his fucking fingers. He's gonna lose his fucking fingers.
And 3 years ago, guess what they did? They disassembled all the pipes. They disassembled the ring in the sink.
They had
They
to.
installed everything fresh from scratch.
They had to, dumbass, because it's a completely different unit. You dumbass.
So I've got a brand new shiny steel ring in the sink. I got brand new PVC pipe installed fresh. They want
Yeah, your wife gets brand new pipe every week.
everything done correctly and professionally.
No, it's... Dude, they would have had to replace it regardless because you had a larger model, so they have to replace the pipes. They would have to replace the gasket. They would have to replace the ring because it's a completely different model. Dumbass, and I bet you they charge you more money because, again, they have to do more work to put in all that new shit.
Think about it this way. That guy 3 years ago who did that job for me, he left everything there. So that pipe could have easily been full of disgusting, decaying food, build-up waste, and he didn't give two fucks.
Again, because he didn't have to do any of that. It was just a garbage disposal. It's not his fault that he had to go that you went ahead and shoved it with all that shit in there. That's on you.
As long as he just swapped the unit out, got his paycheck, and get out of there, he didn't care.
Because that's what he was supposed to do. He wasn't supposed to do all that shit. He was just supposed to replace the unit because that's the only thing that's fucking broken.
Who cares if it works more than a week, right? But these guys were like, yeah, we're getting paid to do the work. We're going to do the work. So they were here for over an hour replacing everything, which I
got a couple
really
trash, man. I got
appreciate.
you.
Because honestly, you want to know the truth? It was just slightly more expensive than the job I had done 3 years ago for the much better unit and to have everything replaced.
So according to this, how much is it? How much more? Okay, just looked it up. So that means, damn. So you're already $100. You came up with $100. Wow. Okay. Okay. Cool. Just $100. Conveniently.
So basically, this time I got what I paid for. Last time I got completely ripped off. Yeah. So, yeah, this time around I feel much better about it. And let me tell you, when they were done, you turn this thing on, it's quiet, way quieter than the old unit. And like I said, I haven't really used it yet. It's brand
Yo, he's gonna lose his fucking fingers. He's not gonna know that shit's on, and he's gonna lose his fucking fingers. And I'm gonna love it. I'm gonna love every minute of it.
new. And we're not, we'll really, the test will be like later this week when we go grocery shopping and we're doing stuff like that. But basically, we're like, wow, this is interesting. Because what a different experience, a completely different experience from start to finish with the company, a much better unit that I now have, and they replaced everything. So now it's like starting with fresh piping and everything. This is going to last longer. It's not going to clog up or whatever right away. So, there you go. I was like, wow, want to talk about different, right? Now, of course, the bummer is the price. But here's the thing, because here's what complete assholes like to say about me on the internet. Well, Phil's going to give you a sob story tomorrow where he's begging for money to pay. I'm not doing shit. Listen, you guys have been amazing.
Yes, this is even sadder. You're literally doing this for attention. At least for the begging for the money, I can get that. You get actual fucking money. But you're doing all this shit for the attention. This is sad. This is sad. You're generating drama for attention. So people can say, oh my God, people are harassing Phil, they're screenshotting it. But then you went ahead and told your fans beforehand and then generated interest over the course of 3 days. For attention.
You guys this year in particular have attended my streams. You've supported my content. You've been nothing but great to me. I'm asking you for nothing. This is just a story I'm telling you because it's something to tell on the podcast, and it affected the streams this weekend. There's no fundraiser for this event. There's nothing. I paid what I paid. It is what it is, But please have some understanding, all right? Here's the understanding. This is why I can't rush to buy a $3,000 PC upgrade. This is exactly the reason why. When my tire gets stolen off of my car...
Which, again, even though the police report was real, I don't think that actually happened, and that's my hill to die on.
And I end up spending ridiculous amounts of money to replace it. When this happens, and now I gotta dump so much money to get this fit, this is exactly why I can't do the upgrades that people are always wondering. Why doesn't Phil just go out and dump a bunch of money into a new PC or whatever? This is exactly why.
Okay, but you could dump money into fucking DoorDash. You can dump money into stupid little vests, costumes, wigs, hats, sunglasses, games that you don't like, games that don't interest you or benefit your business, but you can waste your money on a whole bunch of other shit, huh, Phil?
Because this stuff keeps happening. And this is life. This is not, oh, you know, this is something, this happens in life. Shit happens. And let me tell you, I'm happy now. Here's why I'm happy. I'm not happy because I'm pissing the money down the drain for this stuff, which I can't avoid, but I'm happy that now I'm in a position where, because of your level of support, and because I'm 3 years removed from a bankruptcy, right, I can now afford this stuff. I have some funds and or the ability to pay for this stuff when it comes up. 3 years ago, I couldn't. 3 years ago, this stuff coming up was killing me. I had...
Oh, so now... So you have money. So you have money. You've had money for quite some time. You love it.
Say, hey guys, can we do a special fundraiser because something happened, I need to pay for it? I don't have to do that anymore. That feels so refreshing. It does. It's very refreshing.
Very refreshing. So now I wanna finish this up. Let's go.
Say I can just have the ability to take care of this stuff when I need to. That doesn't feel good when I have to dump the money to pay for it, because it does feel like pain. Oh my God, it's my hard-earned money going away for something stupid, for a fucking trash disposal that should have worked for 10 years and only worked for 3, for a tire stolen off my goddamn car, because of the crime out here is so bad and no one's doing anything about it, right?
Yeah, nothing
but
happened.
At least I'm in a situation where I can handle it. I don't need to sit here and do a special fundraiser marathon. But the funny part about that is my shithead shitbag haters will say the opposite. You see, he e-begged for this and he did that. It didn't happen, right?
No, but what did happen, let's run it back. What did happen is that DSP he came up with this scam, told his fucking viewers about it, because again, everything he tells his audience on stream, he brings it up on the Discord beforehand. So he told these people about it. Then he drummed up interest by saying that something was going to happen, and then say to these same exact people that he's not going to tell them what it is. Then sit there over the course of 3 days, try to create, drum up interest over it, and then create a scenario where it looks like people were trying to find out what was going on for a nothing burger. A nothing burger. Fucking stupid.
3 years ago that stuff was happening because I had no...
But it's worse than e-begging. It's fucking stupid.
Money and no credit, and I was in the middle of a bankruptcy and I had no way to pay for anything. Absolutely. That was my lowest of my low in my financial life. I haven't done anything like that in 100 fucking years, but they don't want to act like that's the case. Instead, they want to act like that's forever. Just like they want to act like things I said 10, 15...
War Dog Man, thank you for the £2 super chat, hun. DSP always pays for stuff. Cat's money goes to... I don't know, honey. I don't know. I think it goes to all the, Japanese shaved beef, honey.
15 years ago were things I said yesterday. And they make highlights of the negative stuff from my past, and they put it out to companies to try to get me canceled and shit. This is exactly the kind of behavior that they engage in. So all I would say is, don't listen to their bullshit. Don't buy into their horse shit. All right? It's that simple. This is something mundane and normal. It happens to everyone. It's not a big deal. It's not to be dwelled on forever. It's not to be memed in a stupid fucking way. I'm not asking you for a penny for it. It's just life. Shit happens. Because you support my content so well during the good times, when a bad, shitty time like this happens, I can handle it. If something went horribly, horribly wrong, I would let you know. But this is just normal life, man. When you're an adult, and this is something that if you're younger, you may not understand. But when you're an adult, and you have your own place, and you have a family, and this kind of shit will just happen. And you gotta roll with it. You can't get upset about it. You can't get so infuriated and angry at it. You say, you know what?
No.
I've learned to live with it. It's life. Whenever you think you can do one thing, you can't. Like, I'll give you an example. My fucking dishwasher has been broken for a year now. It broke, last fall? And every single time that I think, oh, I'm going to save up enough money to possibly get a replacement dishwasher, here it comes again. Here's something else that's going.
Exactly. Thank you, Joey Rare, for the $4.99 super chat, honey. It's not a big deal, but I'm gonna make a big deal out of it. Exactly, honey.
It got wrong, right? That let's continue. You have to put the money into. It literally has happened. I'm not kidding you. 3 times in the last year, I thought I had saved up enough funds to replace my dishwasher, and every time that I'm ready, I'm like, all right, maybe we're gonna go to an appliance store this week on our day off, and we'll start looking at appliances. And if we find a good one, nope, because then here we go. Here comes something. that happens, and that's the end of that. You know, there's nothing you can really do.
Probably more
there's nothing
that's
you can
something
really
I
do.
could think of.
Home ownership, you got to deal with this kind of stuff. Living in the United States where there's crime and shit, you've got to deal with this kind of stuff. You just get to the point where you're like, well, as long as you can handle it, and as long as it's not life-crippling shit. You know, my house didn't burn down. My family is healthy. You know what I'm saying? So I got to be happy for what I got. It sucks that I had to drop so much money in the last several months on horse shit, a fucking stolen tire, an entire rim off of my car, entire wheel assembly. I mean, what the fuck? Who would have thought that would have ever happened? And I got to pay for that out of pocket. Okay. Now this going on,
that's another story.
Pay for that out of pocket, right?
That's another story.
It's bullshit, but it's life, and you learn to roll with it. And sorry that it affected the streams. I didn't want it to affect the streams, but the bottom line is, if I didn't get this fixed right away, it would have just become a compounding problem. I would have had too much trash. I would have had to start working on heavy-duty composting, and it's like, fuck this. I need this thing. This is what everyone uses in Washington State.
What's heavy-duty composting, dude? You just take the fucking food and you fucking throw it out in the same thing that you're doing with the garbage disposal. You do it with the compost bin, okay? It's the same shit. And then you fucking just throw the shit out. The 2 weeks that you got it. That's it.
I need one right away, a replacement. This is how it works here, all right? So, you know, sorry that we did have to swap the streams around and that Final Fantasy was affected yesterday. Now, was it some crazy conspiracy story? No, it wasn't. It was a little entertaining to tell you the backstory of how I got scammed by a bad plumbing company, wasn't it? That was pretty entertaining, I think. But outside of that, you know, it's not a big deal, you know? And I'm just happy that at the other end of the day, I have a better unit now. It seems to be working really well. And now we move forward positively. I don't have to talk about it anymore. You know?
We're done.
I'm happy.
Yep.
So
done?
It sucks that I had to spend the money, but that's about the only downside to it. And
cool.
I'm good. There's no fucking crazy fundraiser here for our. We're good.
Okay.
All right, we move forward normally. You know. Hey, you want to support my content? Please do. Like I said, this weekend already is a slow weekend. I knew yesterday was going to be slow, and now today is absolutely going to be slow. We got one stream today. That's
into the bag.
Please support if you can. But I'm not going to go crazy asking you for anything above and beyond because you guys are awesome to me already, you know? So thank you for that.
Are we be done now? I literally want to go smoke.
And thanks for listening.
Are we done?
To the story,
We're done.
and I hope you found it entertaining.
We're done.
And I will repeat myself one more time. It's time to start calling out the crazy people on the internet.
Please call me out so I can go ahead and let's do it. Let's do it.
No one had any right to try to see the phone number on my fucking...
I didn't have to do that, and that wouldn't have happened if you didn't try to show the people the phone first, okay? So for those who haven't seen it, right? So for those who haven't seen it, this is what DSP is talking about. Let it go.
Cell phone screen and try to contact the people on the other end of the phone.
He thinks that people are trying to go ahead and basically screen cap the number that was on his screen and call the person that he was talking to. Even though DSP is solely referencing a tweet. He is referencing an actual fucking tweet. Okay? So this is the tweet. This is the tweet that he's referencing. Why is all this shit so big? Here we go. Let me just put it up. Okay? This is it. He saw a Josh Poems tweet and he's bitching about it. Okay? This was the straw man, okay? But the way that we got here, right? The way that we got here, all right, was Phil doing this bullshit. Okay, look, I even got it right here. We could just, let me see if I can load it up. So this is it.
Oh, hold on.
This is it. Phil muting the stream instead of changing the scene, instead of getting up and walking out. He sits there, mutes the stream, right? Looks down, looks down, he loads some stuff up while he's still in front of the camera, and then goes ahead and pretends like he's talking, puts the camera in view, but doesn't say anything to the person. So he picks up, and then decides to switch the scene. Okay? Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to watch Phil. Watch Phil's hands. Tell me, do you see anything different than what we see on a normal pre-stream? Watch the hands. Watch the hands on the right. Don't worry, it's coming. Watch the hands on the right. Pretending like he's on a phone call. He's talking to somebody. Waving the hands, rocking back and forth on the Y and X axis. Fuck, like, again, this is, but the thing is, he does this shit so that way he can have a reason to bitch.
That's insanity. Please call it out when you see it. It's about time.
Yes.
It's time to say,
Yes.
no, stop your madness. Stop harassing Phil and his family.
Let's
You're
continue.
nuts.
Nobody has to do that anymore. Paul J. Brazel
Jr., thank you for that super chat, hon. Phil just needs to go to jail. Exactly, honey. Exactly. Thank you, honey.
Seek help. Because if more people would actually step up and say that, then these people would be fucking embarrassed. And they would realize what an embarrassment they are to humanity, and they would probably move on with their lives. But
I'm not like you, dude. I don't get embarrassed over the shit that I do. I accept the consequences of my actions and I move accordingly, you pussy.
you have so many enablers on the internet. Oh, yeah. Every little snippet, every little piece, every little thing you can get. Let's do it. Let's be intrusive. Let's ruin people's lives. No. It's time, as an internet community, it's time to step up and stop this fucking insanity. It has to end. No more allowing people to try to actually ruin people's lives for fun and jollies. It has to stop at some point. You know? Like I said, if that behavior was engaged in real life, in person, there would be restraining orders out the fucking ass.
No, they wouldn't, because I would go ahead and show them a fucking lawyer that would sue them into fucking oblivion. Again, DSP, I'm not like these other people, okay? These people that you make up in your head. What I do, I go through the appropriate channels to go through what I go, to get what I get. In terms of the information that's given to me, I can't do anything about the information that's given to me or how it's given to me. If it's given to me, I take it. If it looks like it's something legit, all right. If it looks like it's something illegal, I'll let somebody know that they fucked up big time. But I don't really have to do anything, DSP. Again, I follow what you do on the internet publicly. I don't have to do anything privately, publicly. Okay? So, in terms of this right now, in terms of me having access to the screenshots on your Discord, I went into your chat, your DSP Reacts chat, and I typed in that I have access to your Discord. You have an email from me directly, Phil, where I let you know I got people watching you. I got people watching you, certain companies who have certain stakes in some of the shit that you talk about watching you. I sent you an email to let you know I'm not doing no fucking back-end shit. Okay? So me telling you all this, me telling you this shit, and then on top of that, the funny thing is, right after I sent him that email, he goes back to the chat and tells him that he got threatened. That's what he likes to do. When you guys email him, he tells his chat that he's being threatened. Okay? So you go ahead and then do all this weird shit, even though I'm outright telling you, like, bro, this is weird shit. People are watching you. Stop. Just stop doing the weirdo shit. If you stop doing the weirdo shit, if you just did the begging, if you just went ahead and just played the fucking game, nobody would be fucking with you. You'd be boring as shit. But what do? You create this fucking, like, drama for no reason. So let's go over what just happened today. Okay? So DSP went ahead and July 6th admitted to his fans that his garbage disposal was broken, then decided to go ahead and act like he's talking to the same fans and telling them that there's something coming up in order to drum up interest. Then after that, would go on several days making it seem like people were all up in his fucking business when nobody fucking cared. Then yesterday, goes ahead and creates a situation where he makes it seem like he got caught lacking and people are trying to find out what it is. Okay? So what is it? So like you're doing all this shit, and then just so you can go ahead and bring up this story of this fucking garbage disposal. Bring up this story about the haters and all this shit to make it seem like people are coming after you when everybody knows there's nothing going on and nobody cares. Shout out to Tony Pizzaroni because he wasn't here for half the stream. Leave him, don't ban him, don't time him out. Let him stay there. But this DSP, this is sick. Like I said, this is why I don't really cover you that much, because this is mental illness. This is legitimate mental illness. I literally watched you in real time create a kabuki theater for nothing. So look, what's even worse, because you sitting there and saying, oh, I'm not doing this to beg. This is worse. You're literally doing this to make your life look interesting.
And people would be arrested. But because it's online, it's all just allowed, right? No, it's not. It's sick behavior. I was already going to tell you the story today. There's no reason.
Okay, so DSP, if you were already going to tell the story today, why did you tell your audience members in your Discord about it 3 days prior? And then sit there and make it seem like you're not, like, they couldn't know what was going on.
To try to call, this kind of shit. I mean, how ridiculous. Look at what's happened with this car stuff. Last year, right? I had a car repair that was necessary. My car wouldn't start. I told you the basic story, gave you no details. They called every fucking car repair place in like a 5-mile...
Yes, because you did it on purpose as a social experiment, and we knew that, so that's why we fucked with you. That's why. That's why we, the detractors, do what we do, because you sit there and you give us the fucking door for it.
Idiots impersonating me, trying to get them to send them the invoice for the work. That's not normal behavior. It shouldn't be rewarded. It shouldn't be applauded. It should be, what the fuck is your problem? You should be an outcast of society because you're a low-life scumbag trying to...
But again, he did that because he invited people to do so. He's leaving that part out. This is the same thing. He's inviting people to do it. And Phil, it doesn't matter how unhinged people are on the internet. If you're going to throw out that challenge, someone's going to answer.
Private information and ruin people's lives, you should be shunned from the internet, not rewarded for your fucked up behavior.
You don't want me shunned from the internet because that means you don't know who I'm talking to, dumbass. Again, I deal with the real world. Me letting you know publicly about the shit that I do, that is a courtesy to you. I don't have to. I could really pull some super gay ops if I wanted to. But again, there's no point to it because you're a sad little man with nothing going for him.
How would you like it if someone did that to you?
I don't have anything. If I got doxxed, if people looked into my shit, the only thing they'd find is that I'm fucking broke. That's it. That's it. I'm broke. Niggas is broke. I don't do weird shit. I don't fucking keep playlists of little weird girls. I don't watch internet porn. Alright? The most you're gonna see me is acting like a fucking Derek towards like certain like anime drawings or some shit like that. Of some fucking muscly anime women. Or looking kind of thick. That's about it. Ain't no weird shit over there. I'm not doing the shit that you and your fucking ilk are doing. Fucking inbreeding weird fetishes and shit.
Everything in your life, the people were trying to bore into it.
They couldn't because my entire life is not on the internet.
For no good fucking reason. What would have been the point of someone calling the plumber?
There would have been no point because again, it's something stupid.
But that's how messed up these people are. It has to end.
Nothing happened because again, we already knew what it was.
At some point, it has to end. And now I'm being serious about it. It's time for all of us who are logic-minded, who are like, I would not want that to happen to myself or my family member, to speak up about it.
Yes, but the thing is, I wouldn't put myself in a position for people to do that. I wouldn't sit there and give people a dog whistle for people to follow.
Stop this madness. This should not be allowed. There's one difference. Okay, you want to make fun of Darksydephil because he said something stupid on a stream. You want to make fun of Darksydephil because his gameplay sucks.
All right, Tony, thanks for the lie. So right now, you say, let's see right here. So right now, you don't even know who that is. I pay attention to Phil, not his fans, but yet you just said you're in his Discord. Did you not? Thanks for lying, Tony.
Fighter 6.
I don't think Derek's in there, but it's talked about.
He raged when he was playing, or you don't like his opinions on Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, or anything like that. That's all fair game. Every day that I'm on the internet and I put content out, it's eligible to.
You should know, but the thing is, again, so you're there talking to him. So what do you tell him, Tony? Because I don't really see, unless you go under another name, unless you're using a SOK account. Can we put it in there? See who it is? You want us to go down the list, Tony? Like, I don't know. I haven't seen you.
Criticized, micromanaged, even derided. But when you try to go into my private life for no reason besides I just like to fucking hurt people, that's time for people to step up and say, let's end it.
Again, nobody's looking into it. This is the rantings of a lunatic.
Intervene and let's end this madness. It should not be allowed. On the internet, on YouTube, on Twitch, wherever it's happening, it should never be allowed. It should be completely stopped, and people need to call it out for the madness it is. It's not normal human behavior to be trying to hurt someone.
Hey, Tony, I'm right here, baby. We could talk about it. So like I said, I don't really do that much in terms of trolling Phil. I literally just take the shit that he does publicly on the internet, and I cover it, and I make fun of it. And again, we're making fun of a guy who created a whole issue out of nothing because he is boring. Okay? Because he's boring.
In a stalkerish mentality.
It's okay, Tony. I love it. I love it, Tony Pizzaroni. It just shows, it's just another view on the screen, baby. We're sitting here watching your favorite guy look unhinged as shit, and we laugh at him.
It needs to be stopped. All right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yikes. So it's really pathetic, embarrassing for the entire human race that I have to say something like that. Like, you wouldn't just know that, right? Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get to shout-outs.
No, we won't. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, we've been on for almost 3 hours. We've been covering this for about 3 hours. Okay, so what did we learn today? We learned what we already knew what was to be true. It was a nothing burger because, again, it's something that he wanted us to know about. But the thing that's sad about it is that he created a nothing burger even though he spoiled it before he even created the burger. Okay? So now that you've seen it, we've seen it live, we've seen it in real time, what we got to do now is every time Phil does this shit, we have to go ahead and call it out. Okay? So whenever we see him try to do this shit, we have to go ahead and just ignore him and laugh at him for doing so. We don't have to debate on whether what he's saying is true or not. We just sit there and point and laugh at him for the fact that he's trying to attempt it either way. Okay? Vidalia, like the onion. Sweet Vidalia, like sweet Vidalia onion. Okay? So there's nothing to learn here. There's no gotcha here for Phil because, again, it's something that we already knew about. It's something easy. It's something stupid. It's something that doesn't have to be looked into, but you want to create this air of mystery so that way, detractors can foam at the mouth and follow the trail. Because, again, you're irrelevant. You don't get any engagement. We're the only people that keep you floating because we want to laugh at you and watch you suffer. But this, DSP, I must admit, this is really fucking sad. This is sad. Okay? And then in the course of you creating this drama, what did we learn? We learned, number one, you're too lazy to fucking throw food in a bin and then take the bin out for the end of the week, just because you can take it out every 2 weeks. You fucking take everything and you fucking destroy your garbage disposal because you put everything in there when you're not supposed to. And you got scammed over 2 times by using either Angie's List or TaskRabbit, one of those fucking services. So in your attempt to try to make it seem like detractors are in your personal life. You give away details to your personal life, and now we find out that you're even more of a loser than we thought you were. Okay? So, that's done. So now we know we can laugh at him. We can laugh at him. We can laugh at him now. So I hope you guys love the stream. Again, guys, now going forward, anything that comes out of Phil's mouth, you take it with a grain of salt. You don't take it at face value, because he literally just created a 3-day drama campaign for no reason. None at all. Thank you guys for putting up with me. Again, this is probably the only time I'll ever have like a stream like this, because again, Phil is mundane, and it's not worth it. It's just not worth it. If people really feel like they want to know some shit, again, I'd be happy to disappoint you, because the only thing you're gonna see is the same shit that he says on his pre-stream. All right? So, love you guys. Love you guys. Love you guys. Again, don't take this shit too seriously, because that's what Phil wants. Love you guys. Love you guys. Love you guys. All right? Bye. Oh, wait. No, what am I doing? This. No, hold on. I didn't put the thing. Look, I got to put the thing. I didn't put no thing. So we're going to go ahead and put this. So let's sit there. All right,
hold on.
Go ahead, put that there. All right. We're going to put that there. We're going to go ahead and take this guy right here. All right. We're going to take this guy. We're going to fit it to the screen. All right. Fit to the screen. We're going to take all that right there. We're going to put that right there, right? Right. Give me one quick second. All right. Oh, what happened? Boo. Boo. This sucks. This sucks. What's up with this? Boo. I gotta fix this. Okay, there we go. We're good. All right, we're good there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I love you guys. Catch you guys later. Love you. Bye. I think I pressed on I was supposed to. Okay, we're good. All right, guys. Love you. I'm gonna go take care of some stuff. Glaze on. Catch ya mañana. Be easy. You know how we get down. All right, don't forget. Look at Phil while he's looking up the phone. Working is working.